Yes, there we go. I beat you, Norman. Hi everyone, Paul at ISM. Welcome to Friday Night Live at the Bench Show. So it's our build night tonight. So you get to sit back, chill, and build along with us guys through the night. We do have some extras tonight. We've got a giveaway tonight, which I'll go through in a minute. And we've got a couple of birthdays as well. So I'll go through who's with us tonight. We've got Graham, we've got Brian, whose birthday is on Sunday, I think. We've got Dan, we've got Carl, whose birthday is today. Happy birthday, Carl. We've got Norman, we've got Sam, we've got Tim, and we've got me as well. So yeah, we've got some birthday opens in a bit. Unfortunately, you get to hear the birthday song as well. I apologise for that. And yeah, although it's our bill of night, we've got a new sponsor, Frey, over at Model Emporium Shop. Has very kindly given us some prizes tonight to give away. And I'll go through them quickly. So have a look in the description to the video. It should be in there, the link to Frey's shop. Go and have a look. He's just starting up, but he's got a cracking shop already going. And he'll be a UMP stockist as well at some point too. And there we go. Anyway, yeah, somebody arguing about the time in the chat room.
Yeah. I love how they say time and then they're half an hour late. Really? Right at the very top, about third or fourth comment.
Oh, hang on, let's have a laugh.
No, it's a bit further down than that. Merlin's Muse, about 10 comments in.
Oh, unlucky Merlin. Yeah, I click. If you watch the clock, I click. My camera bang on 7:30 normally. I watch. But anyway, yeah, unlucky. Anyway, so tonight we've got that giveaway. This is mini art.
Man.
76. Lovely little kit. Very nice. So this is all together. This, you got that. We've got the mini art bricks pavement diorama to give away as well, and a modern Russian armor set from AK Interactive as well. All to go in as one prize. So all you got to do with that is watch through the night. Look for us doing our live number generator. Not that, sorry, the 5-minute pick a number. And you can win that at some point tonight. Phrase in the chat, he's right there, the Metropolitan line. So go over to his shop, Model Emporium shop, and have a look. The link should be in the description of the video. And if it's not, it's over on the live ad bench page. Go on over, have a look at Frey's shop, and go and buy something. There you go. So very kindly donated, so that's great. We don't really need prizes tonight, but I think we will start now because we have an extra sponsor. It makes it a bit easier for us. So that's brilliant. So keep an eye out for that through the night. You've also got a dance section as well, looking at your work on the Facebook page and the forum. We'll pick our favourite build. We might even let the birthday boys do it tonight. You're with us. You're part of it. If you stick around.
Yes.
You got to choose.
Brian, unmute yourself. Brian's muted. So yeah, we pick our favourite build, and you win a goodie bag from myself and also Modern Products. And that's it. And just quickly, I can't remember when it ends, but the minions are 25% off at UMP. I don't know if it's tonight or Sunday it ends. But head on over there. You've not got long. And we've also got a new Thinny starter pack out, which I have here. There we go. One of them. The Thinny sticks are all in one little starter pack now, so they're all in there. If you've not got them or you want to have a restock, they're all there. There we go. So that's it. Everyone had a good week?
Yeah.
Oh, Tim's turning into Stevie Wonder.
I could bang out a tune.
But by the look of it, Tim's got no idea who Stevie Wonder is.
He plays the piano. Does that, doesn't he?
Okay, why not?
Sure, he plays the piano.
There we go. Everyone had a good week, yeah? Been busy?
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, been really busy.
Busy enough.
Yeah.
Week this week.
Work.
Had a nice week with the grandkids.
It could have been better.
Superb. There we go. Right, so yeah, like I said, we're going to build along. We've still got dance section. We've got the prize to do with the birthdays. And if you've got any questions in the chat, pop a question mark in front of it, and we'll get to it as and when we can through the night. So what should we do first? Should we get the birthdays out of the way, then read the chat, or work? Have a look what we're going to work on tonight, then read the chat, do you think?
It's usually best to get the old birthday song out of the way, really, isn't it?
Are you doing it twice?
Well, what we thought we'd do for a change to switch it up is you're going to sing to Brian.
Oh, no.
And Brian's going to sing to you. We're just going to sit back. So when you're ready, Carl, on three, Carl. 1, 2, 3. No,
we'll take a line. And
we'll just sing it once.
My throat's gone all dry.
Oh.
Well, back in a minute. Back in a minute.
All right. Well, Carl, Graham will be round in a minute to help out your dry throat.
I've got a problem with that.
If not, give it about half an hour and Sam will have something to help you dry throat.
Oh. Half an hour? He's got to be warmed up first, does he?
You'll see when it happens. You will see. Right, okay, let's do the birthdays then. Yeah, should we do that? So Brian is coming up to his 60th birthday. That's on Sunday.
Thank you.
Is it Sunday, Brian?
It is, sir.
It is excellent. And I think Carl's just had his 50th today.
Yep, today.
I'm only joking.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back. It was quick.
Yes, I thought you heard my kids shouting. It was the next door neighbours.
I hope you told them off.
I went up there, all guns. But what are you two playing at? They were like, nothing. Oh, sorry.
You go there, every face. Oh, sorry.
Carl and Brian are part of our birthday group, so we all chip in together everybody's birthday. They get bought a present from us that they don't know about. So, like I said, it's Carl's birthday today, so very fitting. Happy birthday, Carl. And it is Brian's on Sunday, so we thought we might as well get him on as well. So, I suppose we'll sing the song, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh.
You ready?
No.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Carl and Brian. Happy birthday to you.
Terrible.
There we go. Right, so this is Carl's birthday. You can go first.
Right. Okie doke. So, 2 parcels. So we'll start with the smaller one first.
Oh.
I've no idea what are in these.
There's a
I'm
bad
a bit nervous, to be honest, to open them. Should I be?
Got a boxing.
Requires batteries.
Styrofoam peanuts. Yeah.
Packing peanuts.
Oh, how it goes.
Oh, I wonder where that's from then.
Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm slightly low on a couple of those.
Oh, yes. Lovely.
Of course. My sticker and my little note. Excellent. Thank you very much.
there we go. That's it. That's all we got here. Nothing else.
Yeah, no, that's not.
You
This
like
one box must have come from someone else.
That's it. It's a box of beer, mate.
A much bigger box this time.
Oh, I'm not going to say that.
Silent.
Did that comment from that mail?
Big smile.
He's access.
I've been wanting one of these for a long, long time. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh my goodness. So we have.
Oh, yes.
Very nice.
That's nice.
Very nice indeed. And a huge one. Gentlemen.
Oh, that's cool.
Very nice.
Gentlemen, that is superb. Thank you very, very much.
Excellent. There you go, Carl.
That is
Very nice.
Just your thing as well, ain't it, mate?
Well chuffed. To say, to be awesome. I'm filling up.
Oh, bless you.
You got a speech, Charlie?
The toilet's second on the right, mate.
Right, Brian, come on, mate. Your turn.
Roger that.
Be careful with that knife now.
Right. Ah, paper! Yay!
I thought you'd like to read.
I can't read though. I'm a pilot. Oh, cool. Some brass. Always good to have brass.
The flat.
Excellent.
Got
Excellent.
some brass.
Oh, that is cool.
Yes.
Oh,
That is very cool.
I forgot what
nice.
that.
Nice.
It's really nice because, you know, when we chat and talk things up, this is one of those things that I'd not buy for myself but would want. You know what I mean? So that's very, very cool. Thanks, guys.
Cool.
Well,
All you could do is add that train set around your V1 rocket flying ramp.
Well, I've got that one that's always looking at me right there.
Oh, yeah. Hi-ho. Hi-ho.
Yeah, that's a big box as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Big.
And
There we
we've
go.
got a lot.
Very nice. Cool.
Happy birthday, boys. Hope you enjoy it.
Yay.
Yeah, thanks,
Happy
guys.
birthday, guys.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Who's our next birthday then? No?
We had Richard for a couple of months yet.
Is it Richard? It's been a while yet.
Yeah, for a while. Not until October. So
Cool. There we go. Excellent. Well done, guys.
Thank
You for Norm as well for organising all of this.
As
As always,
Buddy.
sitting here 3 weeks torturing me.
Yeah, same.
Excellent. Well done, boys. Well done. Right, shall we read this chat, Graham?
Yes.
Oh, right. Just before we thingy, we're at 7:30. It's just gone 7:30 here now. Brian, Central US, is it 1:30 there now?
Yes, sir.
Right, so that guy in the chat's wrong. So, yeah. There we go. So, I'll give you a tip. If you're not in Central USA, the time might be different. Because you have different time zones over there. We don't. I can't list them all. So I just put the central one. If you don't like it, off. Right. Red Barrow Modelling says hello, hello. Mike's there waving. James Skiffin says hi all. Bill's there saying hello, peeps. Ethics there saying hello, lads. Jamie's there saying hello, everyone. Phil's saying hot on it. It is. Merlin's wrong because we're not late. John Neal says hey all from Missouri. Been away for a while and glad to be back. Welcome back. John O'Neill. It is as well.
Colonel.
James says good morning, afternoon, and evening to all his fellow players with plastic. Big wave to all the crew. Hello. John says goal of being 20 minutes early. Excellent. John gets it. Well done. Some guy called RJ Pilot says hello.
Who's that?
Merlin's banging on about the wrong time again and an incorrect time conversion. No. Anyway, John Howells there saying good evening, one and all.
Hello, John.
Bill is there. Sergeant Bones says, well, hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello, Bill.
Matt's in the chat saying hello, one.
Hey, man.
One and all.
Miss John Harrison.
Tim's there, or as Phil called him, Jim.
Yeah.
Howard's in the chat. Black Sheep, Howard. Hello, Andy Haycock says evening all.
You missed John Harrison, Paul.
What?
You missed out John Harrison. Above Matt.
Oh, sorry, mate. John Harrison's there. Hope you're all well. Yeah, yo, John. Hope you're okay.
Hey, John.
Gil's there. Hello, Gil. We've got
Red Dragon.
Yep. Norman's there saying hello. John MW there says hi, guys. Carl's there saying hello. John Stone's there with his banana. Slaves to the bananas. Hope you're all banana on.
What kind of show is this?
Yeah. You've not seen the pictures on the modelling chat. Brian, go over to the modelling hangout group. You know, you join the link if you're not in it, and look at the header picture.
Roger that.
It was a rather unfortunate screenshot for John as he took a bite out of the banana. Tony says, good evening, everyone.
Shortly after he'd done a Rumpelstiltskin impression in his dining room.
Gaz Vickers says, evening, Spruce Sniffers. Hannah's there, so even Alders and Friday come around quick.
Hannah.
Carl's a special guest, so Brian.
That was very special. I know.
Neil F's there saying, good evening, I'm welcoming. Graham saying an evening from Sherwood Forest, and I beat Norman. Only just good evening to the professional staff and manipulators at the bench. And also hi to all the chat this evening. So we've got one from Willie Mapp. Hello. Punch is there saying hola.
Hello, Punch.
Stephen Bromley says hello. It's been a while since I've been on here. Excellent. Hasbro's there saying evening, everyone. Claire says hi all from the oven in London. Stephen Potts says evening, one and all. Graham lives in Shaw. There's a wood in the forest. There you go. Andy Callister saying, hey, gang, God bless this evening, everyone. And yeah, Graham's just setting Merlin right. Stuart says, saying, good evening, all. Just sitting back with a couple of beers and the weekend on the bench ahead. Happy birthday, Graham and Brian.
Ooh, not my birthday. I wish it was.
Carl, send your present to Graham.
I fancy a couple of machining Kriegers, actually.
Fraser saying hello. Epic saying nice donation of quite a haul. And so going to take a couple of beers.
Lost me.
Ray Aquilina's there saying hello, my friends. Ray, good Friday night.
All right.
And Luke from Black Rifle Model Works says evening, folks. You okay to read, Graham?
I can do, yeah. Mark Stell at Scale Models says evening all, and RC UK says hi all. And then the War General's there. That's Chris, isn't it?
That's it.
Says hello all, still partially deaf from Iron Maiden. Oh, you lucky man.
Yeah, very.
Iron Maiden last night. Hope everyone had a good week. Oh man, not as good as you. Gary Constable's there, says evening everyone. Who's echoing?
Dan.
Oh. Engineer's coming out tomorrow because I nearly lost my mind the other day.
Give him a good shoeing.
Oh, he's going to get one, don't you worry.
Andreas is there, says he started the MiG-25. Did I say MiG-25? Sorry.
Okay. No. Why is he apologising?
I don't know. Chris Pryor, evening all from a very warm Brixham. Anthony Mitchell says evening all. Killbox Scale Modelling, Tommy Calanders there says, hi guys, greetings from a hot Sweden. Hope everyone as well. Joseph Porro, greetings from Spain, fellow hobbyists. Matt says Brian doesn't look 60.
No.
Cy Dennis says good evening all from a very warm Telford. And Steve says hello all plastic fanatics from Southport and a good evening to Paul and the Sprue crew. Hi Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Yeah, Stuart's corrected himself and we wish Brian happy birthday instead of me. Andy Callis has got bleeding ears. Tony Naked Model is there. Ethics says rest in peace, him and the other headphone users. Willie Max says he's just been on the Model Emporium website and it looks very good. Some competitive pricing, well worth a look, lads and lasses. I had a look earlier on. It does look really good.
Yep.
Some good stuff on that. So I shall be frequenting. Jan's there from Derby. Jan Machdal says, hello guys, how you doing? Very well, thank you.
Quentin.
Sir. Again?
Quentin, why are you freeing him?
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, dear.
Sorry.
Dear me. Pavel Zawak's there. Says good evening all. Hi, Pavel. Si's there. Scale Model Jedi says good evening, everyone. Hello, Si.
Evening, Si.
Scott Shoei says good evening, everybody. I see birthday wishes are in order. Yes, they are. So happy birthday.
Thank you, thank you.
And Skullfish says evening all. Hey, mate. Brian Moran says happy birthday, evening all from way up north.
Way up? Bayek.
So it's either way up north Lake, or it's Hootsman, where's my beard?
Oh, you're welcome.
Those that speak don't do those accents.
Yeah, there's a reason Tim doesn't do his.
Jimmy Dart Modeling's there says hello everybody, and Ian Garthwaite says evening all from Ian's Greystroke truck stop.
Oh, awesome.
Ray says happy birthday from Ray and Malta.
Thank you, Ray.
Thanks, Ray.
Malcolm Plum says evening guys. Scale Model Channel Frankie B, hi all, happy birthday. Good to see you all, and you too. Michael Lynch is there, so good day all. Chris says the men were amazing, best gig he's ever been to. Not listening, fingers and ears.
That's right.
Oh, Andrea says he's starting more kits without finishing them, that's why.
Oh, naughty.
Platform. Clinton says hi. Spidey Kuwait says hi guys, hi Shay, how are you doing? Mike Hornsey says hi Spiddy. Gary Constable says, have you started the plastic grass yet, Grip? No, not yet. Benny in the Jet says good day all. Steve says he's not done any modelling this week, been dying with cold. We got off the generator yesterday. There's a power line blew early Monday morning. Oh, blimey.
Wow.
Oh.
It was probably the fluctuations coming from your freezer that popped it. Brian says my Scottish accent is crap, but I'm in the right area. He's right up north. Ethics says, happy birthday, by the way. I can't hear you, QQ. Yeah. What that means. Jonathan is a game of 5. Cool. Hey, what's your videos about? Stay tuned and you'll find out.
I told him.
Oh, giraffes in heat. Yes, of course.
Well, it is. I'll give it a minute. We all along.
Right, and we are ready to hear. Yay!
Superb. Well done, Graham.
Thanks. No, not here. Listening here as an RE, not AR. Dear me. There we go.
Pressure washer it, Andy.
Yeah, or get someone else to do it.
Yeah.
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 Thankfully, my neighbour's dog cannot get on my grass.
No.
No doggies. No doggies allowed.
You know, G, regarding that plastic grass, go to a carpet shop. They should sell it.
Oh, no, I can get the grass. I just can't get the groundwork done, mate. That's all.
Try a firm P&J plant.
Okay. I'll write that down.
They're pretty good at it. They're only in Berry Hill as well, so.
All right, okay. I've had a couple of folks come back to me today, but I'm P&J, yeah?
P&J plant, yeah.
So they know you.
Luke, it's their son Luke that does it. He's a great good lad and all.
And he knows you, yeah?
Yeah.
Might want to hold on.
Help you.
I'm going to say, wait till you've got a price, though, first before you drop my name in.
That's man. Oh, yeah. How much you looking at? How much they've been priced at?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. I haven't got any quotes at all yet. Well, I did get one guy a while back, and he wanted like 1,200 quid or something stupid.
Yeah.
Well, they do it all, G. They do block paving, groundworks. They take all waste away. They do everything.
Cool.
They're fully equipped. Let's say they have all the tools of the trade.
Cool.
Right.
Anyway, Joe's Model Kits has just joined. Says hi everyone. Hope everyone is well and looking forward to a nice relaxed weekend. Absolutely.
Hello.
Don't slide on plastic grass. Is a major thing.
Tickles your ass.
Yeah. I won't do that. I don't want him coming in my garden.
Just joke
So
there.
many places to go with that, and I'm not going.
I'm gonna say a thing.
There's other places you can. How you doing, Sam?
I'm all right, mate.
Yeah. Feeling all right?
Yeah.
Pressure or anything? No.
Pressure's not getting me yet.
Right, I suppose we better look at what we're going to work on tonight, haven't we?
Should we?
That'll be the best, I think. Ooh, Graham, yours going to be interesting. Graham, what are you working on tonight?
Why is mine going to be interesting?
You just finished your car.
I've just finished my car, yes. Let me switch my camera on. No, I can just hold it up because it's still in the box. I'm going to be carrying on
Nice.
with my...
Boo! Boo!
You want me to start the shaming, don't you?
No, just not a car.
No.
Good to carry on.
I'm carrying on the V2. The tractor's built, so I'm going to start assembling the trailer.
Good idea.
Superb, nice one. Brian and Carl, stick around for as long as you guys want. If you have to go, no problem. Just let us know.
Thank you, sir.
And what are you? Well, you're looking for your kit at the minute, aren't you? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we've shown you Dio before. Brian just put some pictures up today on Facebook just to save him humping the thing round. Rather large, as you can see over there.
Yeah.
I'm sure Brian's quite happy to bring it over. For God's sake, don't drop it.
Nah.
Fingers crossed.
Brian wants to explain
Good, man.
what it is and what he's done.
Yeah, it's just it's a V1 lawn trail. So it was all inspired through this little Tamiya kit. You guys have probably seen that before. It's the 148th V1. And I thought, well, that's not very fun. Why don't we put it on a rail? So started this just before Christmas and got a lot of work done in 2 months. And then I really haven't been working on it since April. So I'm picking it back up now. I'm working on all the figures here. And, going to get that finished, hopefully, for a show that I'm going to enter it in on the 8th of September.
Cool. Have you glued that man down you showed me last night that you'd modified?
He's not down yet. I've got him tacked on there with some tack to make
okay, yeah.
it's going to work. But all these guys are glued, so there's going to be the gentleman here, and then there's going to be another guy here leaning up on the wing, getting ready to take the cover plate off for the fuel line. So
That dog looks well trained.
yeah, right.
Hasn't moved at all.
Better than my dogs.
And the swings, what are the swings about at the back?
Just in case they get bored.
Yeah.
Or maybe they've got the kids with them. It's a crash.
Get a bit far-fetched now, Graham.
Indeed.
That's good.
That's what I'm working on.
Very cool, well, lovely. Thanks, Brian. Dan.
I'm just going to be doing a few corrections on round his neck. And yeah, I haven't done no modelling for weeks. It's been yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna be faffing about with him, and I might do a bit in his eyes. But I'm just fixing some crap around his neck where.
Sorry, I had a really bad joke. So.
Yeah.
Still looks good as hell.
But bad jokes aren't my forte this week.
Nice, Dan.
This week?
Well, yeah, but yeah, move along.
Yep. Okay.
Move along.
Carl.
Me, I'm going to be working on Anakin's pod. The pod itself is actually done, so I'm going to be finishing off the engines themselves. We've got the air brakes connected a couple of days ago. They've been gloss coated, so they're now ready for an oil wash.
They are cool.
So I'm doing that tonight.
Yeah, cool, man.
And that is that done. I'm just waiting for some rod to come. When I ordered it, I didn't realise it was coming from.
There's another joke in there, and all I'm going to move away from.
So it's going to be weeks, and then I'm going to start assembling this thing.
Oh, that was the one you got on the auction, isn't it?
No, I got that.
No. Oh, this was bought by a friend.
It's awesome.
We were doing it in the Indiana scheme, and I had the one night scale Fedora 3.
Awesome.
So there's Indy's hat.
That's cool.
In one night scale.
I think there's a joke there too, but I'm going to leave it alone.
That's cool. Very cool.
Really cool, man.
I've got to get that bike, I reckon.
Couldn't find one anywhere, only a 1/6 scale. So I got my son to render it.
That's going to look very cool, Carl.
Thank you.
Oh,
Well, let's see when it's done.
I like it.
Norman.
I'm working on my favourite kit, which is a box.
Excellent.
Because everything seems to go. Oh, sorry. I'll be working on that tonight, which I got Tuesday and started in the hangout yesterday.
Cool.
And
BMP.
I'm at stage already.
It's a BM2, isn't it? That chassis.
Yeah, it's the Chinese copy
Yeah.
of the BMP2. Yeah. It's not a bad kit actually. I'm just enjoying it.
Has it got interior in that one?
No, this one's just the
Just
plate.
the-
I mean, it was only like 18 quid or something.
Yeah.
Posted, so the only thing I would work on, which I've got a little bit of difficulty, is the wheel pattern tread is where the nubs are from the screws right in the tread. So I'll be using a chisel and just gradually cutting through till I get that and just gently sand them down. So I'll be working on that tonight, which I'm rather enjoying actually. Makes a change.
Excellent. Mate. Very cool, Norman. Sam?
Tidying up the decals on the Lancia.
Yeah.
Some of them just needed a wee bit of work. Thanks to Matt Hayes Rex. He sent me a spare set of decals. They're out today. Thank you, Matt. So I'm going to get this finished decal tonight. Let it sit for a couple of days. Maybe Sunday evening, 2K it. I'll get this finished. You'll be finished before me, I'm sure.
I think so. I got a day ahead of you, aren't I?
Yep, you're a day ahead of me now. So we'll catch up, and that's me.
Excellent. Mate. Looking good, Sam. Tim?
I'm gonna get some bits stuck on that Famo that I've been putting off doing any work on. I've got some bits and bobs I can do is sticking together on that. I could do is really start cracking on with a trailer. But what I do want to get down at some point this evening is that the El Camino. I started ages ago. I've been watching that Fast and Loud, and I've been getting some really cool ideas from watching that because I wasn't very happy with the bumpers and the grill, and I've been watching their show and I'm like, oh, that's a really cool idea. Shortening the bumpers so they sit inside the body, not on the outside. So
that's the one you put the wooden bed in, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you know, Tim, you were working on that. That was what you were working on when I joined ISM.
Was it? Wow.
Yeah.
It's been. I started doing all the grill work and stuff like that, and I just got a bit lost with it because I know what I wanted, but I couldn't visualize what to do to make it look like right. And now I've been watching the show. I'm like, right, I think I've got the idea now of what to do. So yeah,
cool.
That'd be cool, man.
Yeah, nice to get it back down.
I can remember the deck on that. It looks absolutely sweet, isn't it?
Yeah, that was quite a bit of work trying to get that sorted. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that done.
Lovely.
Cool. But also, I might quickly go down and get some beers because I have got nothing cold to drink in the house, and damn, is it hot! So I might duck out.
Get some beers and we'll get some money in the swear jar.
Yeah,
That's right.
Excellent. Right. Well, I've been working on my Lancia Delta. I'm going to grab a few bits because it's all over the shop at the minute. But
One car kit. This is going to be the one.
the interior is done in silver, as you can see. It's a bit shiny steel, but it's really good metal. The chassis has been done in white. It's supposed to be half black, half white, but I'm not going to lie, I couldn't be bothered. The roller cage is done in silver too, which is attached to something. Oh, it's over here. I'll bring it all over. It's all there. So these are all primed. All the running gears primed. The roller cage is hanging off there somewhere. Interior bits, which there aren't many on the Hassie kit because most of it's molded inside the thing, which is a bit of a pain, isn't it, Sam? To be honest.
Absolute horrocks.
So that's already done. I might paint that later on. I 2K'd it this morning. I'll show you quickly. It doesn't white out on here. It's better when I turn the light off.
That's beautiful.
Come on, well, not bad at all. Thin this one a little bit more. It's got a bit of finish. When you knock the lights off, you can see the.
So you thinned the lacquer more, did
I
you?
go over 15% thinner.
Oh, okay.
I think it's leveled a little bit more.
Shine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite well. Cool. I'm still tempted to try a different 2K. I might give the U-Pole a go. Probably don't know which one to get. There's that many of them. I really don't know. So I don't know. I'm happy with this. Let's want to try something different. But yeah, it's an iconic car, an iconic scheme. So it's good to get to that. So that leads me to safely. Is this thing I was just talking about this afternoon? German. So it's all been pin washed and gloss coated. Well, it was gloss coated first, then pin washed. It's all been picked out. I'm to attack now. So what it needs now is chipping, then a matte coat and a weathering. And as always, I've got to this point. This is where I then can't be bothered. So I don't know what to do. Really don't. I've got all the frills to do, which are in 4 of these different things. They're all been burnished. Okay. Assembling. So I don't know to push through and try and get these assembled. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I want to do it, but I don't. If that makes any sense, I really don't know. That's I bought a brass barrel for, which is knocking around somewhere here. I don't know where it's gone for the 50 cal. It was here. It's gone. Anyway, it's gone. It's knocking around somewhere. And that's that. So I don't know what to do. Go to work on the tracks or carry the car. Or what? What's that stuff like, Gary? Is it any good? No.
I'll ask the guy at work see what other clear coat he's got. I think he might have U-Pole as well.
Yeah, a lot of people recommended U-Pole, so I might grab some and try it.
I'll see if he's got any. I might be able to.
All right, just out of interest, that's all.
Yeah.
I want to work on this, but I don't. I don't know what it is. It's weird. Just get bored of it quick. So I don't know what to do. But anyway, that's it. So I'm going to put the camera on Rome and answer that email.
I'm going to switch my camera over. And I just
that was one of you lot.
Wasn't me. Not guilty.
That was somebody else on the mark.
Was it me?
I don't think it's me.
Weren't me.
Weird.
Right, I'll be back in just a sec.
Okay, right, so don't forget, we've got a month left, just under a month left on the touring car build. I got a couple more I want to get done if I can. After that, I'm going to propose a muscle car build. So basically, any American muscle car. You are old. Probably do that for a couple of months again. And if you want to take part, there's a post up on ISM Facebook. I can't remember if I did it on my page. No, I didn't do it on my personal page. I'll go put it on there later. And if you want to take part, let me know, and we'll sort it out.
I think older the better for muscle cars.
Yes, definitely. I don't know what I'll do. One of those 3 I got the other day.
Yeah.
I
like the G. I'm surprised you got a GT350 kit. I didn't realise they did one.
Yeah.
Like that.
I was going to Andy. It was Andy Callister there. We were talking, and I was put off AMT by somebody else, and Andy was like, "Well, no, they're actually really good." better than Rebel in some respects. I
think the Cuba, that's a gorgeous car.
What, the heavy Cuda?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably what I want to do, I think.
I like the picture someone put up, but the only problem with that is that you don't get that decal for that stripes down the side, do you?
Which one?
On the Hemi. You got those like faded.
On my kit, it's those two, you can do either of those schemes. With those
on that picture someone showed was the orange with all the matte hood and matte roof, and then it has those faded stripes.
Yeah.
They look awesome.
I think it was quite a modified car, that one, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's quite heavy.
I think I fancy that front end with that bonnet with those rims.
Yes.
On it.
I'd still keep. I like that original hood. Yeah, but I like the modified front end. That's a good thing about those is you can swap and change them around so easily.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'll have to have a think about it. But yeah, that's probably what I'll do. It's a nice little kit. There's 2 different engines in there and all sorts.
Yeah.
So not bad little kit for 20 odd quid.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the old kit or it's actually a brand spanking new.
This is a 2013 kit.
Oh, it's a new kit then.
It's nice. I think it's still covered in flash.
Yeah, of course. So that's natural. Cool.
I'm pretty sure the body's clean though, really clean. Nice body there.
I've got that. I've got the cube, and I think I've got it on the old.
The older one, yeah.
The older kits. And that in that kit, what you don't get in that. I don't know if you get it in that one. For the rear window, it gives you rear louvers.
Got a rear window.
Rear window louvers.
Any louvers? No.
That's the older kit.
No, it's actually a fairly clean kit. There's a bit of seam line flash, but you're always going to get that. Other than that, it looks a pretty clean kit, to be honest. It is what it is. These aren't Tamiya kits, are they, at the end of the day?
No.
So you know what you're going into.
And you're saying those stripes are called AAR stripes.
Yeah, I've seen that just then.
Yeah, not sure what that Andy, what's the AAR stand for then? Based in the... I'm going to stop the swearing. I'm not going to go any further.
Only available in 1970, apparently. So yeah, that might probably be the one to do. I think I've got my eye on a few more, but not just yet.
But what does the AAR stand for?
I'm sure I'm going to tell us.
Yeah.
So
All-American Racer. Oh, cool.
What is it?
All-American Racer.
Yeah, that's cool. Very nice. Anyone want to buy a Conqueror and Thrill Tracks? And a 16 scale Panther 2 loop?
Oh, no.
No.
Lucky for my budget, you guys live where you do.
Road course series. Oh, cool.
You don't have a budget.
Does a Corvette class as a muscle car? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Corvette isn't.
But all it is they've got a big engine in it, and most of them do. Back then, it's only later on in the 70s that they started to.
No, they still class as muscle cars.
Well, no, they started bringing the engine size down, didn't they? Because of the.
Around 76.
Yeah, 70s they did. They started putting smaller engines in. That's where the small blocks came from, isn't it?
Well,
small blocks are small blocks. Big blocks mostly from trucks, aren't they? Very noises.
Exterminate.
Carrie bought a Capri off a Geordie bloke with way A stripe. I thought they were called Go Faster stripes when you had them on a Capri. They definitely didn't make it go faster.
They're the way I stripes. Right over his head.
Ooh, what?
Never mind.
Uh,
There you go. Muscle died in 72, technically. There you go.
RCUK, happy birthday. What is that? Do you know a good water bomber model kit? The only one I know of is the Hella Canadair CL145, which is also reboxed by Revell, I believe. That's the only one I know about.
I think it's the only one I've ever seen as well. There's not even any helicopter ones, is there?
No. You can get a conversion for a Hella what do you call it? Oh no. Alouette. You can get a conversion for a Alouette 148 skill one.
Alouette.
I was going to sing that, Graham, you git.
The AS 350, which is also the Hella kit, comes as a resin conversion. But they're so rare now, I don't think you'll ever find them.
Graham, have you got a beer, Graham?
I have. You got me thinking about it. So
Is that an Estorello?
Look at that. Rebel, open it with a lighter.
Yeah.
it's Estrada.
Yeah, they're quite nice, actually. That's the one the other day.
If you open it,
Yeah,
I'll
I
leave it in your teeth.
I used to when I was younger, bro. I'd snap my teeth now.
How people do that? Oh.
Need a cold beer.
I wasn't going to bother until you mentioned it.
But I was sitting there thinking, I'm what? I need beer.
Oh, what's everybody in the chat working on? Are you working on anything?
That's when we got the pair of tweezers went.
John, no, not a 16 scale Conqueror. My God, that'd be huge.
That'd be crazy.
I've got a 35th scale amusing hobby Conqueror with rules and a 16 scale Panzer II Lux.
Hello, Al.
Bonjour.
The wife surprised me the other night.
Thanks for this conversation.
Once we moved, she's given me permission. Once we moved and settled in, she's given me permission to start looking for a shed.
Wow. Permission.
Oh, that's big news, man. That's important.
I've got permission for everything.
That's important.
Yeah. You can get yourself a new shed back at the old house.
What's that, no?
I said you can get yourself a new shed back at the old house.
Oh yeah, the Shelf of Doom, Happy Dan. Shelf of Doom.
Don't have one, Bran. I just throw my kits out the window.
Jesus.
Right?
Well, Norm's got a whole nother room.
Yeah, but that's a sex room.
Yeah. We're not talking about that one.
He's not allowed in there, but that's what's for.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, nice. Garage reckon on a 12 scale Tammy Renault F1.
Oh,
Nice.
Alfred, 3 bikes. Excellent.
That'd be good. Oh, that's a great kit. That Tammy 148th Mosquito. It's a great kit.
Doc agrees. Your hobbies. No, this is a hobby, Sunshine Cooper. I'm not married.
I'm staying by.
I know one thing, we're about to spend a tenner.
Let me think.
It is, John, yeah, it's not night, mate. And bring your own crisps.
sorry, it wasn't. It was a.
I'm only joking.
It's a sprue bag.
Let's see.
I've lost the flipping thingy, my bob.
Let's just start swearing. Watch out.
No, I'm not going to start swearing. I don't do that.
Couple more beers.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
Oh, where's that gone?
Sounds interesting, Paul. I've never seen Paul's truck he's working. Have you seen it, Sam?
What's that?
Paul Chaplin, yeah, it's looking really good.
On ISM?
Yep.
I must have missed it.
Paul Chaplin?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. What is it, Dan?
Mercedes?
They
Rich, isn't he?
Oh, that one.
the truck.
Yeah, he's had it on the been working on page, wasn't he?
Yeah, he had, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, last week or week before, we were doing chassis.
Weeks ago, though, now, but yeah, he had it on there.
I don't remember it.
He's not there paying attention. Oh,
Penile dementia, you see.
This one,
Could be, eh?
I was going to say something else, but
I can't remember, David.
What would cause whiting on the decals, guys?
Whiting.
Yeah, as they dry.
Timothy.
Man.
Crap in your water. Bits of decal falling off.
There's a question in the chat. What's it?
Yeah. I'm going to swear in a minute. If I do, I'm not paying it. I'm going to warn you now.
Change the rules.
I can. They're my rules.
Good to be the king. No, he's the star.
Yeah, get it right.
That's right.
So, I do swear I apologise in the chat. But,
Oh, you haven't been doing no further.
well, there's one track so far.
How many left?
Snapped in half, so that's good.
One link.
Oh, there's another joke from
That was
me.
brought by the word beginning with the F. Ending in hook.
Oh, shit.
Foxtrot Oscars.
Well,
Oh, do you mean silvering? Is that what you mean, Andy? That's water under your decal, mate. Is it on the carrier film, the clear part? Not yet, Robert, but I will do soon because I just got my trailer through today. Which looks pretty good. I'll tell you what, if you think those truck boxes are heavy, you should feel the weight of the trailers. My God. I didn't know it's going to be so big with filter.
Or build your own with resin and
Plastic.
sugar plum verifies. They clean it. Oh, that's twice. Fucking paint cover twice. Oh no, it looks. I'm not going to even say that now.
every time I put a kit away in the box and I do a norm, every time I take it out, I've somehow managed to lose a part.
Don't put it away.
There you go.
Dan has got a solution. Dan.
Well done, Dan.
That's what he's trying to tell you, Jay. Don't put it away.
Yeah.
Hey, Don. Hope you keep him well, man.
There you go. So I'll have to make one out of a bit of sprue, I think.
Probably lost.
You know the what do you call them? The guide markers on the either end of the bumper.
Oh, what? The width indicators?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about them. They went never on there anyway.
Yeah. Well, I had two, and I can see where one was, and it snapped off somewhere, but God knows where the hell it's gone.
Go look for pictures of that truck in real life and see if they're still on it.
All right.
Would you recommend I get froze from my Pansy Jaeger? I've got the Lincoln Lem tracks. Yeah, get some Rob. On German armor, the frills are easy. These just a pain because it's like 5 parts per link. Yeah. These are hard to get to somewhere.
It could be the spiders, Hannah. It could be.
Yes.
Imagine if
They're
that's
that-
there.
they're
There's a
that big.
spider.
If
You'd
they're
hear
that-
that.
It's true. If they're that big to make that much racket, they can run off a small
Well, you
part.
would hear that if a spider was running across that.
Maybe one of them is learning how to twirl a baton.
Possibly.
I thought that your later made an ideal substitute.
Yes. Right, I'm going to shake the bejesus out of these bags. I'm going to mute for a sec.
Jesus.
They will look amazing, Frey, but these ones are a pain in the ass. Yes, 610, Chris. Very good. Oh, fuck. Yeah, they can get the fuck. There we go. There's my swear word. You can have that.
Is that it? Done?
They're pain in it. All that's going to happen, you've got 2 parts. So you've got your track. You see that? Look.
Yeah.
Your main track parts, they go together and put the camera on me. Now, you normally put your piece of wire through, and that's it.
Yeah.
Dead easy, dead quick. I could do a set of these in a couple of hours. On this one,
Guide
put the
holes.
wire through, and there's nothing to hold the track on until you put these 2 pads over the top.
Yeah.
And there will hold it on.
It's terrible, isn't it?
If you build rules, you'll know they're not the most accurate of things. And
Yeah.
So,
No, you
other than that, though, they're really good. Does anyone want to buy a set? Pre-burnished.
Pre-burnished.
Pretty burnished.
Oh, they're pre-burnished. They've done really well as well. Yeah, they're an eBay jobby, they are.
Send him to Sharpie to build for you.
I don't think John would like these.
It'll be done tomorrow.
Seriously, no, they're a pain. They're a pain. So, I got rubber band tracks. That sucks. Yeah, stick to German for your rules. They're much easier. Get the rubber bands out, Paul. We'll see. We'll see.
Ow.
Whoa. Choke.
We're hunting rabbits.
Ooh. Shh.
How do you using magnifiers when you've got a blinding headache? It's not good, is it?
No.
Yeah, the blinding headache's no good, man.
I cannot see it.
Take my picture down so you don't get any more headaches down.
You want to know?
I said, I'll take my picture down so you don't get any more headaches.
Yeah. Oh, good God, it's a blinder and all this one. I'll soldier on though, because I'm a man.
Good night.
You're the man.
Water to it, Dan.
You're a mom.
Headache, keep me down.
Don't know how it works for the wife.
Try for a US tank stag live track, so there's no stag. Still better though. But, yeah, I'm undecided what to do. Yeah. What's happened to Ivor? Assume you mean Ivan. Ivan, in his words, moved on to different pastures. I doubt you're going to see him again. Sadly. That's the way it is. People move on.
Sad.
Not a bad idea, that, John, actually. I don't think that was going down now, Sam.
Yeah, okay, mate.
You just touching them up where they split.
Yeah, I'm just touching them up. I'm not reading it all.
I had a few of mine. I had to just touch up a few bits. It looked alright once we were done.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this will be all right.
Mm.
Leave it for a couple of days and then work on the underside.
Is Ivor still modelling? I have no idea. I assume so.
Post up now and again. I've seen on the ISM.
He's left our groups. He's left the Hangout group. He's just gone. He's still on ISM, I think. As far as I know, he is. I've not seen him post anything modelling in a while, though. There we go. No, drop him a message, Sprugo. Yeah, that's the thing. There's not be a lot of people to come, go, come back, go, come back, vanish,
Completely.
disappear.
Not Gilly.
You see, Carl?
Yeah, I disappeared for a while. Came back.
Sorry, reading something else. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
A lot of people have wanted me to disappear.
Oh, Carl.
Yeah.
Hannah's asking, do you want to post that order that's on hold?
No, hang fire on it.
Hold fire. There you go.
I've got to speak to the boss. Add to the order.
What? Have you got to speak to Graham's wife and all?
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
Well played.
I couldn't resist that. Sorry, mate.
Gaz Vicker says, what happened to the American chap? You used to read the chat. Les, again, vanished. Les got a job over Christmas doing like writing up reviews and guides and that online, and literally vanished from being a massive part of the Hangouts, like every day with me and Sam, like every single day with us. Being a part of the show, he just dropped it all. I've not spoken to Les in 6 months.
No.
Hope he's all right.
Yeah. He seems to be posted on Facebook, but yeah, it's been 6 months, and as I say, people come and go, and that's that. It's one of those things, you know.
I'm still here. Don't worry.
Yeah, we love that.
I'll have the whole done by the end of next week. It'll be fine.
Hey?
You darling.
The whole done for none by the end of next week.
What happened to Wurzel? I don't know, actually, Punch.
He put his singing head on a thinking head day, and it all got pear-shaped. There was a massive rift in the space-time continuum, and he is no more.
There you go.
Okay.
Aye. Well, I will leave it at that.
What?
No idea. I have absolutely no idea. But yes.
Lost long ago.
Great. Yes, of course, man. Yes.
Yes.
Friendships are strange things. I still consider Les a friend, but
I'm going with yes on that one as well.
I don't know what to say. Really don't. It's just he was with us. Next minute he wasn't, and we haven't seen him.
We all consider Les a very good friend.
Yeah. So I don't know, and I don't like getting into it all because if something's happened personally, then that's their business, and
Yeah.
I don't know. No idea. But people come and go. It happens in life.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Friends come and go. wherever you drift apart, or you just don't see each other, and it just happens. You know? It's one of those.
Yeah, but I'm still here.
You know.
Yeah, well, no.
Anyone want a balding kind of midget type troll person? He's pretty well trained. He's almost house trained.
Almost.
Break any home. Doesn't have to be a good home.
You'll
I
bring
just got
the
the letterbox.
Yeah.
Or as Graham would say, preferably abroad.
And that's Sam. So if anyone's Norman as well.
the house trained bit you got wrong, Paul, I think.
He's my twin, but he's a year younger.
It's a very you're not wrong, Phil. You're really not wrong at all.
Identical twins.
Like I said last week, it struck a chord with a few people, maybe for the wrong reasons, but yeah, don't always believe stuff you hear off other people.
Oh no.
Yeah. We honour that one, don't we?
We all know
Yeah, there's a bit of. I'm not going to get into it.
Go grab some drinks. I'll be back in a few.
All right, mate. See you in a bit, Tim.
wonder where the wife is.
Yeah, it is. Though, Phil's right. It's a very strange thing. This really is. Yeah, Phil's got it. It's the people that are strange. Yep. After running ISM and UMP, well, ISM for 5 years and UMP for 4, yeah, I've noticed some very strange things. People are very fickle and very strange.
Nothing's queer as folk.
Kind of like, don't start that off again. I didn't start anything off.
He's on about me, mate.
I made a generalized statement the other day, and some people thought it was specifically aimed at them, and it wasn't. It was just a generalized statement. Are they T-84 tracks? Oh, I think they are, mate. They're for the very late Germans with the T-80. The T-80s, Andy. They'll go together, just with somebody with more patience than me at the minute. Right.
Why is it you always drop the smallest parts at night time?
Because that's when it's the most funnest to look for them, Sam.
Unreal.
In the dark on the floor.
Put in the box, Sam.
Knocking down there again.
Get a torch and go on your hands and knees, mate.
Where'd you say that before?
Our models are some nice indie links. Yeah, I think I'll stay clear of indie links, Andy. The boring world, we're all the same. No, but it'd be better if we were all sane. There's some Fruit Loops out there, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
There's trouble in an empty room.
We always attract them.
So what I can't do, I need to get a spray boost. It means you bugger off for half an hour.
No, don't do that.
Well, I've got nothing else to do.
No. Just put your kit tracks on.
I can't. It all needs weathering first.
Okay, well, then you can do that then.
I want to. It needs chipping first.
You can do that then.
Then it needs a Mac. I don't want to chip it. We'll be well.
Need a Lego set.
Yes.
That's what you need.
So life rules fit on any Sherman, Paul?
No, the late ones, mate.
Like,
They are 4. It says on the box. Give me a sec.
because I've got an easy 8. Can we fit on that?
Or the Super Shermans or any M4A3, the HVSS. They're easy 8s, basically. You could lend me a minion. No, thank you. Was that Tet Spillage? No, that is Lacathan. That is.
Speaking of which, you guys see what happened to Matt?
Could I ask some advice, please?
No.
No.
You can ask.
Yes, go on.
Right, obviously this is painted up.
Yeah.
But once it's put together, it ain't going to come apart again. And ideally, I'd like to weather it.
Yeah.
All as one thing. So that means I've got to put the glazing in.
Yeah.
And then put it together before I start weathering it.
Yeah.
So that means I'm going to have to mask the windows off.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Good talk.
That's quite scary.
That's the answer you wanted to hear.
You ideally, unless there's a surround on that glass, leave it out if you can. What way we got to stick together? Does a cab stick over the top?
Yeah. So the cab is one whole unit. The seats drop in, which forms the rear bulkhead.
Is there no sides to it? No windows on the side?
Yeah.
There
Two
is.
windows on each side. One on the back, two on the back, and one on the front. There's loads of glass.
Yeah.
So
You can try and mask it, but it'll probably get inside.
I'm just wondering if I could just sort of tack it together, weather it up, and then carefully take it apart again.
You probably could do with the white glue.
Yeah, it's white glue, mate.
Just a little couple of dabs here and there, just to secure it down, and then gently. And it should not peel your paint as well,
Yeah.
if you're careful.
Funny enough, Bill, there is. There's as he looks for it. Where the hell's it gone?
Okay. Thank you.
See, is that 72nd?
Yes. Yes. Very small.
Yeah, Bill, there is a product. Can't find mine.
There's mine.
Hang on, great. Where's he? Dan. Let's
There's
see.
mine.
There we go. Oh, where'd you get that from, Dan?
Ultimate modelling product, surprisingly.
Is it one of these, Dan?
It is one of them, G.
Oh, yeah.
I've got 3 of them.
If I take my bottle of Tet out, oh, look, it says Ultimate in there, look.
Yeah.
Is it bad that I can't find mine?
Yeah, it is pretty bad, that, Paul.
It was here before. I had it a minute ago.
And they do a variety of colours as well.
And they work.
Tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to try and knock over my bottle of Tet. I can't do it. Look at that. Play tennis with it.
Hang on.
Knock it over.
I'm not going to lie, I'd laugh if that spilt everywhere.
Yeah, the lid's on. I'm not stupid.
If lid weren't on, G, that would be straight over. That's
It would
just,
be-
that's just how the law works, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is, isn't it? Somebody's law.
Yes.
Did that one day, lifting over a model that just finished.
Hey, Lynn's in the chat. Hey, Lynn.
I know you can knock it over with your hand. I've done that a few times, but the worst one is when you pick it up thinking the lid's on and it's like on half a turn.
Oh, yeah, I've
It
done
gets
that
that
too.
ultimate height of like 2 inches and then falls off.
Yeah.
Like everywhere.
Over a GT40 in the Gulf colours.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Did it just collapse under its own weight?
Did. I just and you could see the glass just go.
Oh, that'd have cried. I'd just stamped on it.
My exact words, Dan, were, "Oh, dice it."
Oh, fudge. Oh, fiddly sticks.
Golly, I've just ruined my model that I've just taken a while to do. I've just ruined it. Ah, well, never worry.
The wind is open.
You think the dog wasn't in here with me at the time?
Right, I'm going to spray booth so one of you lot's in charge for a bit.
I'm not going to take the lid off and do it. Thank you very much.
Sounds like
If you're going to let him rip, let me know, Sam.
He's almost be deaf. Being the sausage rolled.
So this is my first TACOM kit. And two things that have really impressed me so far is, firstly, the sprues all have the thingy molded into the top on a big tab.
Yeah.
So you don't have to wrap a bit of tape around like you usually would. And also what I really like is at the beginning when it says removing PE, it says be careful not to hurt when removing PE parts.
What, you or the PE?
I like that.
Not a single number on the sprues of this kit.
Is that a TACOM one?
No, it's a Teleri.
Oh, yeah.
Not the number of the sprue in the front of the instructions.
Mhm.
So if you want to see where that number is on which sprue, you have to keep going back to the start of the instruction, which is a bit of a pain.
Bit of a pain.
This will be Mike. So you ask a question.
What do you call?
David Coates says, have any one of you built a model from Attack Hobby Kits?
No.
Not I.
No.
Hang on, wait for it. Normal.
No.
40 years ago.
No?
No.
Oh my! I'm in shock, Norman.
I don't think I've ever heard of them actually.
I've never heard of them. Tim might have done, but Tim's not here.
He'll be back in a minute.
One shop's 4 mile away.
So again, mate.
Shop's 4 mile away. It'll be ages yet.
He does live in London after all. Hope he's took his ID with him.
He's gone on Trish's scooter.
Careful, he doesn't scrape his knees.
They do a lot of 72nd scale German tanks.
That's why I've not heard of them then, because, yeah. Tanks, nah.
For nothing, Danny.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Big Harry Chopper just going over the top.
You couldn't pay me enough to build a tank these days.
So Lynn's there says, Heidi, Paul and the crew, long time no see, glad to be back, even though I'm at the laundromat.
Hey, Lynn.
Disgusting.
Just, oh, dear
I was
me.
resisting temptation and everything.
Pure filth, Norman.
Oh, me, Dan.
Jollies. What becomes of the broken heart? Oh, somebody put that in the chat now, but the song stuck in my head.
It weren't me, so
No, it wasn't. It was somebody further at the chat.
Our suggestion.
Which song's that, Graham?
Not telling you again. What was that? What was I doing last night? Which one was it stuck in my head last night? Can't remember now. Earworms. Oh, funny sticks are brilliant. So Ethic says he's just ordered 3 kits. It looks like he's starting a stash. Good lad.
Very good.
Yes, John. I don't need the years either. I've only been at this 18 months. I've got a massive shed and it's overflowing already.
Still can't mold.
Who are teachers, you see?
Yeah. You know what to say about teachers?
that was nearly a good comeback, that weren't it?
Hey, if I want that back, I'll wipe it. Oh no.
Careful.
Speaking of sheds, Dan, how'd yours turn out?
Still turning. Don't worry about it. Move along. Nothing.
Storage shed now.
I went in there today. Good God, I nearly passed out. It was red hot.
Well, you guys are suffering some serious heat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jermaine, say hello, mate. And Barry Thornton says, has anyone built a frog kit?
Oh yes.
Ribbit. In the bag, and were they as crappy as they looked? He went straight to
Oh
air.
yeah.
Yes.
Got a few of them actually.
Has anybody else noticed that since they started modelling, they make that sound quite a lot, that blowing noise? Everything you touch, everything you do, you always follow it up by a.
No, I did never realised, Dan.
I feel self-conscious.
No, move away from that joke as well.
Tim's just gone to get some beer, John.
He'll be back.
We persuaded him because we need the swear fund topping up a bit. So we said, Tim, go get some beers.
That's all it takes for Tim.
The only problem is he's got to rob the post office first.
Been ID'd.
Yeah.
Let's come back. He's come back for Toby's ID.
Oh,
That's a young lad, by the way.
Apparently, Andreas has sent me a picture. Let's have a look.
Don't share it. You never know with Andreas.
I will not share it.
Andreas, Sharpie, open at your own risk.
I'm just going.
So you'll not be eating sausages
No,
again.
I'm not a member of.
Oh my word!
Yeah, that's going to be massive.
That's huge.
Oh,
So, tell you what. Right, I will screen share because it's safe.
Now he's vetted it.
So, screen share, share. I'm not sure what scale this is actually. So if I screen share here, if I show you this,
48, I think.
There's something the camera's stuck on me. Whether it's airbrushing.
Holy cow.
right. So that's a drop tank off an SU-25
Yeah.
next to a Dassault Mirage, and they're the same scale.
serious?
Yeah,
That's
48. I'm pretty sure they're both 48 scale.
Yeah, he's just put it in YouTube chat that it's 48.
That's massive.
You finished it yet?
Utterly bonkers.
That's not.
Well, he is Norwegian.
That's really cool. I love it.
So no more.
Random. Camera's stuck on me.
Nig lover.
Oh, maybe it likes it.
Wow.
Can't hear you.
Wow.
I don't think it's stuck on you, Paul.
Mike Dizzle's asking, when decal and windshields, do you guys still use microset and solid solver? No, just water. Just water. I was just about to do that the other week on my Skoda, wasn't I? And it was like, no, don't put that on there.
Mhm.
Marks behind on the glass.
Yeah, it makes it look crappy.
And because it's a smooth surface, you don't need any sort of solution to help it conform anywhere, really. Oh, but now you've got all that folding to do, Lynn. And then the ironing.
And they're putting away.
That's not much fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I chuck everything in the cupboards and iron it as it's needed.
I have a wife for that.
I'm saying no.
That's very, very misogynistic,
I can't
Young-
iron, mate.
young Dan.
Couldn't see Dan with an iron.
Can't, I won't.
Couldn't.
No.
Can't picture Dan with an iron.
What am I building, John? The 72nd scale Hanamagan V2 from Dacom. Yeah, you won't get any silver in Barry if you squeegee all the water out from underneath them with a cotton bud. Should be fine. In fact, I just did mine on the Japanese Mercedes last night. And they are looking lovely this morning.
Yeah, that car's brilliant, man.
Thank you. I really, really, really enjoyed it.
I'm definitely going to say it's your best one yet.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't get any worse.
Yeah. There's a couple of little mistakes on it, but yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy.
Yeah, I'll be happy as a pig in the proverbial.
I snapped the what do you call it, wishbone last night as I was trying to put the wheels on.
Is that the wonky wheel saga?
Yeah, because you know they're on polycaps.
Yeah.
And it never occurred to me to just give them a little twist to get them to go on, and I was just trying to squeeze them together. And I squeezed really hard and went crack. Oh no!
You know, easiest way to do that, Jay, just either not spit on it, but like wet it, or just put a dab of water on because it'll dry out and then yeah.
Well, I actually did try and put a tiny spot of reg dab on there, but that didn't work.
A little bit of lube on it.
Yeah.
Put a shower gel, something like that. Just a tiny wee touch. Oh no. Your mind's pure filth.
No!
I'd rather spit on it.
Stop it!
And that's what he said.
What becomes of... Oh, for God's sake. Stop it. Walk away from the jokes.
Oh.
To build my Catcom, that's for sure.
Shadowland says, do you find each model you build improves, or do you have bloopers along the way?
I do bloopers.
Bloopers in everyone.
Bloopers on everyone, really. I've got my case next to me, and because I've not been doing it for long, I've got everything I've built pretty much in the case next to me, and I can sort of look through and see my modelling journey. I think I learned more skills with everything I build. Not necessarily improve the build itself, but I definitely learned something with every build.
Yeah, I probably make a mistake every build. Something somewhere goes wrong.
I don't think anybody's going to ever turn around and say that's perfect.
Hang on. No.
Sorry, Dan.
Mine are far from perfect, trust me.
Hello, everyone again.
At least for me, it is. When you make an error, how do you creatively solve it? I enjoy that.
Yeah, me too. I've said that quite a few times because, I'm quite a sort of a stressy, wound-up kind of person in RL in real life, and do tend to get quite frustrated. But I find with this, if I make a big cock-up, and I made lots, I don't get stressed about it at all. My immediate first thought is, oops, right, how do I put that right? And sort of learning how to correct it is half the fun, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's good.
My solution: put it back in the box.
Yeah.
Most people have a shelf of Doom. Norm's got a garage of Doom.
I've got the best insulated loft in the world.
No, Jan, Lee's got that. Tell you what is stressful, trying a new technique on working on eyes. Wow.
Ooh.
I'm just putting, you know, the red lines in the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when they're making like a false eye, you know, like a shell,
Yeah.
prosthetic, they actually use red silk. So I'm trying something similar with red cotton, and it's
Okay.
it's working, but it's very, very small.
Is it something you can see yourself doing again?
No, I can actually. It will work well on other projects that I have got, like Pennywise that you got me for my birthday. That will work well on that because it's a bigger scale.
It's looking good there, down from the picture. You're a bit grainy, so it's a bit hard to tell, but it's got a good effect.
Yeah,
it's
I agree.
working.
Yeah.
But it's just very small.
Yeah.
I'll work it up bigger though. This could get expensive.
I think I'll mute.
You can hear me swear from my spray booth.
Hang on, go over and just F and Jeff.
Yeah, right now.
I'm going to see if my crappy phone camera will take a picture of that.
Big hammer. Great for corrections. Yeah, Steve, that's always an option. The John Sharpie Godzilla garden exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that blurry because it's mucky, or is it blurry because I've got Parkinson's?
That's a good point. Andrew just said, did you test to see if the thread will bleed? If it's,
Well, I'm sealing it with aqua gloss as I go, so it shouldn't bleed, hopefully.
Gotcha.
And if it does bleed, it'll probably be better for me.
That's true.
It'll exaggerate it slightly, I think.
Yep.
And just benefit me a little bit more. I'm just trying to get a decent picture of it without it being... But I've seen them make the actual shell part of a prosthetic eye, and yeah, I thought it were a good idea. And I wish I'd have not done now, but...
BRB?
It is what the pros do, so, you know. But it's really, I tried last week, I cut a paintbrush, you know, down to like one bristle. Just try and paint the red eye part of it. And yeah, it weren't working, so I didn't like that. So that's when this ridiculous idea come into it.
Have you ever taken a cocktail stick and thinned it down with a,
Yes.
you know? Yeah, I'll do that to get some of those fine little dots, you know.
Yeah, I've tried. I've got many a cocktails. I think that's going to sound wrong. I have many implements.
Ratchet.
So have I.
I'll just pop a picture in chat, just see if you can actually see the red. I don't know what you call it. What would you call it? Are they like capillaries or something?
Those are just little veins.
Yeah, like little veins, aren't they? Yeah. It's an annoyance, but it looks good. It's doing what it's supposed to, I suppose. It looks better in person, let's just say that. From 5 miles away.
Always so self-deprecating. You do amazing work, my friend.
No, well, no. Although I looked at my Falcon today, and I'm definitely going to get back on that at some point soon because I need to. I need to more. Hey,
Here, Arquez. Falcon, never mind.
Yeah. I need some Star Wars in my life again. I'm missing it. Paul built Star Wars is making me jealous.
I've got Millennium Falcon sitting in the box as well, don't
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh,
Right then, since we've got 134 viewing, should we do that?
Yeah.
All right, don't we? Let's put the camera back. I haven't got any lights on, so it's tough. There we go. There we are. Right, so very kindly donated by Frey over at Model Emporium Shop is the SU-76. It's a very nice little kit. Look at that, beautiful. We've got the mini art bricks and paving, and a AK interactive modern Russian paint set as well. So these are all going as one lot. So to win these, all you got to do is keep an eye out for Graham.
Hello.
Hey, Graham.
Yep.
Who say start numbers now. Then pick one number from 1 to 1,000. You get 5 minutes. The timer's on Norman's screen. You should be able to see it. You can. 5 minutes will close it. We'll do a live random number generator and pick the winner at random. There's a fair bit of money's worth there. I don't know. It's probably at least 50, 60 quid's worth.
Yeah. A nice little
decent prize. Very kind donated by Frey. So go on over to Model Emporium Shop. Links in the description down below. Have a look around and send some business over to Frey. Frey will also be stocking UMP products at some point as well. And I'm sure he's going to do very, very well. So, like I say, keep an eye out for this and maybe more giveaways that we've got as well. So there we are. Right, are you ready, Graham? You ready, Norman?
Ready?
Yeah, ready when you're, mate.
In 3, 2, 1, start.
Start numbers now.
There we go.
Good luck, everyone.
Get the number on the camera on Norman. And there you go. So get your numbers in the chat, boys and girls.
Interesting selection for young Dart.
I was listening to you over there, Dan. I think I really need to start that King Kong.
Yeah, definitely do. Honestly.
I need some epoxy or I need to get into Kenny. I'm got a car to paint it. I really don't.
Prime, Paul.
Well, that's the thing with him, though, dude. You just
prime, yeah.
You put a bit on, and then you put a bit more over the top of that and blend it in. You know what I mean? You put it away for a week. You pick.
It'll end up looking like a deranged ape holding like some pink banana.
Still, your epoxy glue that you had for your HBH kit.
Yeah, it went with it.
You know what sort of glue you need, don't you, Paul?
Yeah, 2-part epoxy.
No, Gorilla Glue.
Actually, the epoxy is good, actually.
Yeah.
It is technically.
Yeah.
We also do an expanding one as well. Don't get that one, though.
No. Yeah, I might Hannah's out tomorrow, so I'll look on Prime in a bit and see how much it is.
But yeah, take a few pictures off the interweb that people have done models.
Mm-hmm.
Then take some pictures of, like off images off at films or what have you.
Yeah.
And then just look at them all and then just do your own thing.
Well, the good thing about that kit, it's that rare.
Yes.
It really is rare. I've never seen anybody build it.
That's yeah.
I don't know what the run was on that, but it wasn't a lot.
It weren't massive, I don't think.
We're very lucky to get it. I don't think I've never seen any more for sale.
And it's something I always need to do, and I think I need to do it.
But it's one. It could be just a slow burn. It might take you a year to finish it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's never no rush with anything.
The first step is putting it together. That's a bit that's put me off a little bit.
No, that's probably the enjoyable part.
Yeah. Cheers.
You know, engineering it to where the pins can go in, and then you've got to resculpt after you've poked the pins all the way through, and you know what I mean. And
I ain't poking them all the way through. Which I'm going to drill a hole in each bit and put it through that way. That's the plan.
No, you can't pick more than one number, Chris. One number only.
Yeah, kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Thank you, Frey. We'll look forward to it. I like John's. Yes, build the Conga.
John says he's posted a question on the forum. Yeah, I'll have a look in a minute, mate.
Have a look, Ian. Oh, look at Frank. King Kong painting. All right, John, cheers, mate. I'll have a look. I really don't think this armor locks for me. I think I'm done on armor. I think it was a long time ago.
yes,
It just doesn't hold any interest. I love the subjects. Absolutely love them. I love seeing it. You see that T-55 today?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, that was good.
I think the level of people doing the armor building is getting so high now. It also makes you a bit like, I can't.
Yeah, that I know what you mean. It kind of, you think, oh, what's the point?
Yeah, if
that was the way, you'd never build anything, because no matter how good you are.
Yeah, of course.
But I know what you mean. The level of armor building is just out of this world now.
Yeah.
It's progressed from the 70s, 80s dry brush things that all look the same.
Yeah.
The things that just look so good.
Yeah, they really are.
That doesn't bother me. That's never bothered me. I don't model for. You know, everyone says, "Oh, you don't model. You only model for yourself." I do model for myself. This is for me.
yeah.
I don't build a tank for you lot.
Yeah, definitely not.
I do it because I want to do it. I don't build a Mercedes because you asked me. I am building for me. I know it's an old cliche a lot of dickheads pick up on. I'm going to say that, but I do build for me. I'm not building for Pete who lives down the road. Am I? I said to Norman, the weird thing with me with armor is I don't really enjoy building stuff. We said this, Tim. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I don't enjoy the gluing together a bit, but with armor, I actually do. But I think it's because you do it all in one go.
Yeah.
And you assemble it, and it's done. You're like, yay! And that's it. Then I'm like, bored.
You do a little. You get about
23 seconds, peeps. And it was just sat there, and I was thinking about. I use rubber band tracks and I weather, and I was running through the weather, and I've got to put mud on, I've got to chip it, I've got dust effects. I thought, can't be bothered. So I don't know. I'll sleep on it. Maybe I'll decide tomorrow. 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. Now
Stop now.
There we go. But if anyone wants a burnished set of EZA tracks, cheap, let me know. That's what you want. Right, I didn't get me random number thingy set up. God damn it.
Did Carl not just say what he's got an easy head?
Don't know.
Yes, I did. I've got easy. Watch the space. Still trying to sell them, but if they're still there in end of September, then I might take them off you.
Hang on, I've had a brain fart.
Oh, Lynn's got a tune tank.
Oh, yeah, James is up front with us. Right, I'm having a confused moment here. I forget what I'm doing. There we go. I'm sharing on.
I like the little outtakes at the end of the video.
Well, he didn't do like I asked him.
Yeah.
Right, is that sharing?
it is.
Yes.
I'm going to use the Google one first. Ignore the 6 that was already there. Oh, hang on. What the hell? Away.
1 second, I'll cut my time. We'll come back to you. Colin, will you? Too late, mate.
Yeah, unlucky. Right, ignore the 6 that was already there. So we're going to click this once and once only. That'll be the winning number. As always, your two people. Yeah, terrible. John, you need to learn how to spell budgie, mate. We're going to click this once and once only. The number pick will be the winning number. Two people that pick the same number. The first person to pick it wins. And please don't shout out who you think's won in the chat because we had the wrong name shout out. We know these guys will check it and Graham will announce the winner.
Camera's still on normal.
SU 76, the bricks pavement set and the paint set Candidated by Freight Model Emporium Shop. The number is
Camera's on, Norm.
418. Oh, I'll put it on there.
418.
I'll put it on me and I go back. 418. There it is. Sorry.
It's not my number.
418.
I'll have a look at this. El Capitan, if you're getting that problem, mate, is the paint coming through, I would say your airbrush isn't clean, mate. I would strip the airbrush right down, give it a good clean with some lacquer thinner and get some dental points or some fine airbrush cleaning brushes in it. It sounds like you've got clogging going on in the tip.
Yeah. Give it a good clean, Rob. Even if you think it's clean, give it a really good clean. Completely strip it. Get some brushes in there. And, yeah, try it then. Yeah, it's more than likely to be a dirty airbrush. What airbrush is it, Rob? I bet he's going to say Harder Steenbeck. Yeah, sorry, peeps. I had the camera on Norman. My bad. Oh.
Yeah, sorry about
I know.
that. Really, I get a checkbook out. There's a lot of therapy to pay for.
That's a check you can't cash. Right, there we go. That's at that room again. Who the lucky winner of this is? What the hell? My camera.
It's a nice kit.
It's not my camera, it's somebody else's. It's Tim's. Tim's look at my desk for a second. I'm like, what the hell? I haven't got a trackpad like that.
Oh,
You see, I knew it was a Harden Steenbeck. Rob, one of the problems with the Harders, and I know a lot of people are going to hate me saying this, that nozzle is such a wide shape and it tapers just so quick at the end. You get a lot of crap build up around the edge and just narrows. And what you'll find you're probably getting is there's a little flap of paint in there. You can clean it, look at it, it looks clean. And then when you spray, that little flap of paint will cover the hole. It's happened so many times with me.
So many times.
Yeah, completely strip it and get something in a nice thin brush into that nozzle and clean it out. I will put money on it, it's that nozzle block, especially if it's an airbrush you use for different mediums of paint, i.e. lacquers, enamels, primers, acrylics, because they literally build up on the inside wall of the inside. Try it and what are you drinking, Tim? Balloon on?
Said he's just cleaned it and it's spraying fine. Claire, always take your needle out from the front if you can.
Yeah.
Blueberry and lime balmers.
Tell me it's spraying fine. That's weird.
And Claire was saying, when removing a dirty airbrush needle, should you push it forward or put it back?
Push it forward.
Forward.
Push it
Like,
forward.
take the needle nozzle off and then push it.
Push it forward.
Always forward.
If you always get a little ring of paint on the needle, and if you pull it back through the nozzle, you can... have a good look, Captain Rob. Sorry, man. And it might be that, but it's weird. It'll spray Tamiya, not Mr. Hobby, because they're the same type of paint.
I think it's just probably a bit of hot look, I think.
Yeah, you can soak it in thinners. One set of brushes will do it though.
Yeah, that's what you need.
The Steenbeck brushes from Martin at Air Dash Craft are about £4. I've had mine for 6 years and I've lost that.
I've had mine for a while.
But they work well. So
No,
that's a waste of vodka.
I had mine soaked in lacquer thinner the night when I left that 2K in it. And those brushes don't even melt with lacquer thinner on them. They just...
No, they don't. No, they're pervious to everything.
Cool. Well, we have a winner.
Ooh.
yeah.
Yes. Should we? So for the bundle kindly donated by Frey from Model Emporium, Paul drew the number 418, and the nearest to that with 428 was Ding Phil Damn Ducks Bobbington.
Well done, Phil.
Well done, mate.
That's a nice little bundle of stuff bringing its way to you. Yeah. So I think I've got your name and address. Just message me anyway, Phil, just to confirm. And I'll get it in the post to you. Well done.
That is one mighty prize.
Yeah, that's a cracking prize, that. Thank you very much, Frey, as well. Everyone go look at Frey's shop. It's a brand new shop. It's a new business, and it's a small business as well by somebody who's starting up and what that's like, because obviously with you and Pete. So, go and have a look. Go and show some support. And have a look. He's got some car kits, aircraft armor. He's got, I think he's got a section of tools, but I don't think he's on it just yet. And there's one single painter at the minute. But I'm sure Frey's going to add to it over time. And the way he's packaging stuff is very, very good. And he's even doing the odd Haribo thing as well. There we go. But going over and support Frey. He's a modeler as well. a nice guy, and definitely go on over and have a look. So thanks very much, Frey. And I'm sure we'll see some other stuff kind of donated by him.
Brilliant. Thank you, mate.
So hopefully now we should have a prize every week, not just on the weeks. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. There we go. So well done, Phil. We've got Dan's section to look at, which do you want to do now? Dan, get out of the way.
Yeah, can do, mate.
Your connection's been great, so any second now.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
So we'll go over to Dan. He's going to look at all your work on the Facebook page and the forum.
Just put this down.
Anyone you goodie bag there too, as well?
Want to watch this?
I'm going to put the camera on you now, Dan, so we can do your.
Yeah, I'm just going to finger some buttons.
Ooh.
That sounds so wrong, but so right.
Link to his site, REL82, is in the description to the video down below. And in case you can't find it, it's www.modelemporium.shop.
Oh, check those off. Wondering why I can't see the telly.
Infinity and beyond.
I love it when it trips out like that. Yeah. I just wish it were 90s. Has it caught up with itself yet?
Yeah, baby.
Yep.
No.
Oh.
What?
Nothing.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Good evening, peoples.
Hello, Daniel.
Yes.
We'll start on the forum as we always do, and this week is G Paleo. I've butchered your name, but I can't. Where's that flag? Is that like Peru or something?
South Africa? No, it's not South Africa.
That's not South African.
No, it's not.
No, it's below his name.
Click on it.
I'm trying to click on it. It's not my bloody screen. Philippines. There you go.
Philippines, yeah.
Dan, just skim that. There's a lot of info to read there.
Yeah, this is his leopard.
This is
185 in 172nd by Ravel. He's built it. He's put some paint on it. Wow, that's let's just flick to a picture.
That's nice. 176.
Oh, it's nice out, isn't it?
It looks good. Let me just have a quick. He's used yellow milliput. He's done some dry brushing. He's used some oil paints and some ground up pastels for the dirt effects. It looks good. Too much words though, dude.
172nd.
Yeah, that's tiny.
Wow.
That's what our Andy does. He does like braille scale, as he
I
calls
never
it.
thought it was 172. I didn't stop and look at it. I didn't think it was 172. That's good.
No, very nice.
Right.
Tarps on the side.
I do like the tarts a lot.
Yes,
Bones anyway.
They look very hangy. They look very naturally hanging.
yes. I like his camo net down his barrel. I had to edit myself then.
Nice.
What's his name again? His name was
G. Palileo.
Gino Palilo. Palilo.
Palileo.
Your tank's really good, dude, but there's just a bit too many words for me. Well, it'd be here all night if everybody did that. See, look, Scott's got the right idea. 2 kids, no sleep next. And he says, hello all, a $6 eBay, 1/24th Revell Glue Bomb, Porsche 911 slant nose rebuild. Stripped his body with oven cleaner, scraping and micro abrasion. The windshield frame was remade, and the entire rear wing and louvers cast in dental resin, copied from a Fujimi kit. That's quite a good idea, that actually. UMP grey prime used for the exterior accent colour. Miami blue paint. Mr. Surfacer 1200 gave it a nice light grey interior colour. 2-part clear from a company that shall not be named. Still lots more to do for fit and finish, but finally got a paint job and clear that he's happy with. And have a good weekend, everyone.
Good job on that, man. That's awesome, Scott.
Yeah, that does look good, Scott.
Have we got a bill for this somewhere? I haven't seen it.
I've not seen it nowhere. This is first. I remember him getting it a while back and starting it, and then
I think there might be a build thread on the forum somewhere.
yeah, there might be one somewhere, or he might have just shown it on here. But that looks belting.
That interior's spot on.
Sweet.
Yeah, it
Oh,
looks
lovely.
I really like that interior.
Yeah, he's done a good job.
So nice and clean.
Man got skills.
Oh,
That.
oh,
That's cool.
I really like this one as well, Mr. Tomcat 64. And he says, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, Darth Vader was having second thoughts about one of the display teams he'd invited to the first Death Star air show. And this is Bandai's excellent 172nd X-Wing kit, finished in a scheme inspired by the RAF Red Arrow's aerobatic team. He's used UMP primers in black, grey and white and gelb. The red and blue are Vallejo Model Air. The metallic colours are Vallejo Metal Colour and Games Workshop, and any details that has been picked out in Vallejo Model Colour. The whole thing has been given a clear coat of aquagloss followed by a black wash to pick out some panel line details. The masking was done with Tamiya tape and a zoo tape of varying widths from UMP.
Oh, very nice. That's lovely, mate.
That looks awesome.
That's brilliant. That is really good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
See, that's like something that I did like with my Battlestar Galactica things.
Yeah.
It's just somewhat different and it looks cool as.
Mm.
It does look cool as that,
Mhm.
I've got to say. Nova Russ, Mr. James Skiffin's next.
Oh,
And he says, well, again this week, Matthew has been working on the church, bringing things alive now with the joy of paint. Primed him, of course, UMP black primer, then stonework painted using life color stone set, the brickwork with a mixture of model color paints, and walls painted with deck tan model color. He would list all colors, but far too many for Dan to read out. See, James has got it. This is all. It's also explained, and each color used as it goes along in the build series. Still loads to do, and happy modeling all and QG.
And episode 10 has just gone live on Jamie's channel, which is Model Officer on YouTube.
That thing's unreal.
I've got to say that plasterwork to brickwork there looks really real.
Yep.
Yeah, stunning work.
Yeah,
all carved as well.
and I'm gonna have to catch up with this on YouTube because I've just neglected modeling for a while now, and I need to get back on it and watch some stuff that people are doing. But yeah, James, that's looking wicked, dude. I've got to say. This is Mr. F27 packs. And what we have here is the Zvezda 1/144th Illusion 2-62M. It's decked out in the livery of Cubana, circa 2007. Decals from BOA. The white is courtesy of Tamiya white primer, 3 coats of automotive lacquer bought from the local shop, and 2 top coats of Tamiya TS26 straight out the rattle can. And it'll be a long time before it does that again. Most coats sanded back with micro mesh. Engine leading edges in extreme metal, white aluminium. The engine interiors SMS steel, with a bit of dry brushing and washing to bring out the fan blade details. I do know how to do it, but it doesn't go well on 1/144th airliners most of the time. The wing leading edges are Tamiya TS17 decanted. He's learnt his lesson. The wing tips are Tamiya TS6, and the engine exhausts are MRP exhaust metal. It's a lovely kit, and he recommends it to all airline modelers and all other modelers too, if you like doing big white things.
That's tiny, isn't it?
That's nice.
Really nice.
What kit was it? What make kit was it?
It's a Zvezda
Illusion 2.
Illusion 2, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a lovely job of that.
He has made a really good job of that. I like that.
Mm.
Bifford is next.
Oh,
And this is just about finished with the MiG-25 Fox back for the Cold War build. The model is originally from ICM, but reboxed by Revell Germany. Picked this kit up from the last Models for Heroes auction. Oh, I nearly sneezed then. It was primed with Badger / UMP grey primer and pre-shaded with Vallejo NATO black. The base colours were from Vallejo Model Air and Metal Colour Lines, weathered with UMP Dark Dirt and Abtilung 502 oil paints. And the final clear coat is Tester's dull coat. The only thing left are the landing light lenses and the canopy. And he hasn't decided to have it open or close yet. He may build a diorama, depends on how fast he can build the bomber for Scott's GB.
That's looking real nice.
It does look good, that. I like that.
Good metal work.
Does look very nice.
Although with no canopy, he's going to need some cracking goggles, isn't he? Warped Crisis next. I like this one. This one floats my boat a lot. Just because it's a nice plane. And this is his Hog from Hell. It's a Tamiya 148 A10. His aftermarket is used Edward P. a mass set and Master Barrel's replacement barrel. The paint is used is Tamiya and Vallejo. Currently seating in gloss coat, waiting. I think he's meaning sitting in gloss coat, awaiting decals. He's built it as part of the Cold War GB, and it's got a full bill log on the Cold War GB section. And he hopes we all have a good weekend, Andrew.
Very cool.
I do like his paint job. It looks really good. And by the time he dulls that down, that'll look even better. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Black 73 cat. Let's just admire his pictures before I read out his spiel, what he's put.
Cracking work on that, Graham.
It does look really good, Joe. I've got to tell you, mate.
It does look great, mate. It really does. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
No back from Malcolm.
That's awesome.
And he's finished off the Tamiya Tom's SC430 Lexus. It's taken a long while, but he's really enjoyed this build. He's built it out of the box. He's primed it with UMP black and painted with decanted Tamiya TS76 through his UMP Apex. The bottom of the doors and side skirts was painted with Tamiya X7, which doesn't quite match the decals, but he thinks he got away with it. He would have done if he'd have not told us. It's his first time using cartograph decals, and they were a dream. And the final clear coat done with MIPA 2K and got a really good result. Rear window is very slightly orange peeled, but barely noticeable. See, if you'd have not said no, I'd have not noticed. Thanks again to Sam for the kit and to Paul for the sample of and guidance on how to use the 2K effectively.
No problem.
That does look
That
really
left
good.
photo looks real.
What car's next then, Graham?
I think I'm going to stick with this for now, and then I'm going to go muscle car. I think
The next one you do, what do you think you'll do?
a William muscle car. I think. I really think that really triggered me today when you said that. We're like, yeah, because I fancy doing something swanky and like candy colours and stuff, and yeah.
And the next one is Mr. Norman D.
Dun, dun, dun.
For tonight's build, he shall continue work on the Trumpeter 135th PLA ZBD 86B IFV. Oh no, IFV, yeah.
You just
Written the box down.
I'm gonna say, yeah. Well, that's what threw me a little bit because I'm trying to read that and the box at the same time, and it didn't work. And he started this in the hangout yesterday. So far, it's a nice, easy build with no problems. And he shall work on the wheels and etch parts during the show. I really don't think this one is going back in the box. So I bet it does.
Go on, Norman, you can do it.
Yeah, I'm going to do it, mate.
Don't be a tart and give up like me.
Oh, and some weird fellow with just his.
Oh, now we're talking.
This is a Tamiya 124th Mercedes C-Class DTM Sonax / Tabac. He's primed it in Ultimate Modeling Products white primer, painted in his own mix of Tamiya X25, X13, and X1 until he was happy with the colour. And if he did it again, he would add some more X13 to make it slightly more blue. Just for the dads. The kit decals went down well, and once set, a couple of coats of MIPA 2K were sprayed, all sprayed through his Ultimate Apex airbrush, and it's out of the box buying the fabric seat belts. It's a great kit to build, although there's not all that much to see with the engine cover removed. at least this one fits pretty well.
Nice that.
That looks really
Really
nice. I like
nice.
that one.
And I do love that little backdrop thing. It's lush.
Right, that backdrop.
Yeah.
Yeah, very simple, but
That is cool.
I do
I
like.
enjoyed that build. It was a good one. That.
Yeah, I do like that one a lot. It's a nice looking Merc though from that particular era.
It's a good colour, but you just can't see the colour in the pictures.
Yeah.
I'll bring it to Telford so you can see the colour.
Yeah.
And you'll see it. You'll be like, wow.
Must have been a right beast of a car, though.
Yeah.
They were 2.5 litre V6s with 400 horse. So, it's a fair old whack of power out of 2.5 litre. Normally aspirated as well, weren't they?
Yep.
Because our touring cars, they were 300 brake, weren't they? Have a 2 litre.
Yes.
So yeah, car, big lump as well. Big old car.
I like it.
But it's a good kit, it really is. It's a shame the D2 decals felt a bit. All the lighter than the silver one. But
Yeah.
it is what it is.
And it's a pie. Oh, yeah, that's me.
Oh,
This is Mr. Making Models.
Go back. Let's have a look at him.
Yeah, why not? Level up.
good done.
All I was doing really is fixing just around his shirt just there. It were a bit dirty and mucky, and I didn't like it. And yeah, I've got a bit more to do on it, but I need to just leave it be for a bit because I'll end up smashing it because it will do me nothing. So I started doing his eyes, which are even more harder. Anyway, this is Making Models. Carl, this is AMT's Anakin's Pod Racer in 1/32, and the engines are oil washed.
That was cool.
Next,
Really good.
add the air brakes and they will be complete. He's got to wait for the rod to arrive so you can mount them to the base. I do like that.
Yeah.
So nice. So nice.
I like all the
Oil washes,
details.
bricks.
Yeah. You've put some hours into that, dude.
Considering what it was like when you started it, mate.
Yeah.
Stripped it all back to nothing and started again. It's brilliant, man. So nice.
Yeah, I do like that.
Nice.
I like it a lot.
Oh,
Tim Plastic.
wow, that looks real, Tim.
That you've done a really good job on that one, Tim.
A lot of hand polishing went into that one.
Once again, it's been hot and distracted from modelling. So here's what he's been working on at work this week. It's a '69 Dodge Charger built by the Ring brothers in the US.
Yeah.
Lush.
All right.
Well, can I just, when Tim showed us a photograph of this earlier in the week, I don't know if you can tell, but the rims, because obviously when this was first built, they didn't have low profile tyres. So they would have had the big balloon tyres on, I would guess.
Yeah.
And this looks like it's got oversized black rims on there. So you can't really notice the low profile tyres on it. It still looks right.
Yes.
That's really clever. I just think it looks so good.
This car has had huge amounts of work done it. So on the original Chargers, the front wheels are quite far back, and they sort of sit near back of the engine. So the whole front end front wheel tracking has been moved forward. The rear end has been shortened, or the lines have been changed. Amazing car, loads of work.
Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, very nice work. Very nice work, Carl.
Really nice.
Very unusual. Don't see them. Don't see it coming. Don't see these coming into the UK at all, really. So it's nice.
That's one of the grill flips around for their lights, doesn't it? With those.
Yeah.
I bet that goes like the proverbial off a stick.
It makes
What does it sound like, Tim?
Oh, it's lovely. It's got a Hemi V8 352 in it. That's 352 cubic inches.
Wow.
I'm not sure what that means. It makes in litres. I can never remember what.
I'm going on what Andy told me the other day. It's something like a 7 litre in it or something.
I would say that's going to be 6 to 7 at least.
Yeah, and then it's got pretty much near straight through exhaust, so that's the half makes some noise.
Oh.
You sit there, you go revving.
You need a video of that, Tim.
Does it?
I'll try and get one before I.
Does all the car rock when you just get a quick rev?
No, it doesn't actually.
Does it not?
No, it's very solid. I mean, it's been very well. It's not like the old ones that you rev it and it rocks the whole car. It's nothing like that. That's all got poly bushed. It's all got proper race suspension on there.
I wonder if it has it got line lockers on it, Tim?
Yeah, that's hidden up behind the little footwells. We found the line locks for the rears. Yeah, no, I'm not doing burnouts in it.
Oh, come on. We want a video of that, Tim.
Just fire up, Tim. Let's hear it running.
Yeah, well,
let's hear a burble and a few reps.
That's only done 222 miles since it was built.
Wow.
But it's done this year's shows in the US, and now it's just been brought over, and we're just doing a few tinkering parts for the guy.
Cool.
Yeah, very cool.
That is. I like the colour as well, but surprisingly, it's
I don't know if I'd pick it, but it's nice. Yeah, it's not the colour I pick. I'd pick something a bit more bright, I think, than that. But yeah.
I've just noticed your location there, the French Quarter.
Yeah.
Why have you still got your UN flag? That was supposed to be going, wasn't it?
Oh, it's still there.
Yeah, I was going to say, Matthew.
Don't change it. Don't change it.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Yeah, take it away from him. But I like that. I like the colour as well.
By the way, they've got charges on Amazon Prime, Revel ones for 16 quid.
Have they?
I was going to buy one, but I can't.
You can.
16 quid. No, I can't. Well, I can have a move some stuff on, which might be happening tomorrow. Sheet that, 16 quid.
Yeah, I need to get some stuff moved on as well. I'll be back in just one tick.
No worries.
We're going to move on to Mr. Andreas next. And so this week he's managed to put dun legs on the Kinetic Mirage 2000D. I think he means some.
Yeah.
The wheels are aftermarket resin wheels, which this kit really needs. He's also tried an oil dot filter on the fuselage. It turned out okay-ish, and he needs to practice. I don't think you do, dude. I think that looks really good.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, that, Andreas.
Yeah, it really is, mate.
Yeah, he's coming on a bundle, isn't he? And that's it for the forum tonight.
We need more stuff posted to the forum.
Yeah, it's dead easy.
It takes 2 seconds to do. Don't be lazy. I bet there's millions on Facebook.
Yeah, there's a few, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
And we're going to kick off tonight with Mr. John Banana Eating Stone.
Tim.
Yeah.
Please tell me you got that picture in your thing.
Of.
We'll have in a minute.
Yeah, for next week. Go to the Hangout modelling group.
I saw it. Yeah, I did.
Make sure you save that picture.
Yeah, well.
And this week saw the completion of the Tamiya 135th Leclerc. He's primed it with UMP grey and painted with MIG, Vallejo, and AK paints. It went together quite well, but there was a few issues that is expanded upon on the ISM page, and I hope you like it. Model on sleeves.
Nice, mate.
Very nice.
Look good. I like his lenses on his thing.
Yeah, the rangefinder and the.
Yeah, I do like the coloured lenses. I also like this as well, Mr. David Sargent.
Oh wow.
This is his weapons loadout for the Kinetic 148th Char. These are Edward Brassin AIM 91s and BL 755 cluster bomb. The Signwinder is MRP white and Seeker head in black with Duralinium base coat, both finished in MIG black panel liner. The B1755 main body in Tamiya X550 thin with Mr. Leveling thinner and tail in MRP olive green with 25% white added. The Seeker heads in clear, built up to concave. These took hours, but really happy with how they turned out.
Oh, lovely. Nice.
They look explosive.
Awesome.
I like this as well, Mr. Steve Spencer Beanie, or Totally Scale Models, or Star Trek Steve, or
That's that.
and this is 1967 Ford Shelby GT 500 Mustang. It's a pay monthly subscription in 1/8 scale. It's all finished now. Had a couple of issues with it, but overall it's a great build. It weighs a ton. It's pretty much all die-cast metal. It's got working LEDs and an engine sound.
Yeah,
That's brilliant.
Cool.
That does look good. I'm surprised you haven't had something like that, Tim.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I know it's a lot of money, but you know.
I like the Mustang, but I don't really like the Mustang as well. I like it, but yeah, I like it enough to get it.
This is Mr. Albert John Brazier. And this is a Dassault Raphael 148 Revell, all made with Tamiya paints. Months of work paid off.
It's actually a very good kit, that one.
Yeah,
Very nice.
it's really cool.
His paint job's quite cool.
I like it a lot.
I like that a lot.
I like.
Very nice.
And I like this one as well. This is Pavel's brother.
Mental, isn't it?
Cool.
This is Martin's back. And he says, hi, folks. This weekend is finished his car model ever. It's a Nissan Silvia S15 from Aoshima in 1/24th. It's got HGW Sparco seat belts, Fujimi BBS 19-inch wheels, and a couple of his homemade upgrades, grills, exhaust, etc. He's painted it with JSW Chameleon Celestial Azure, and Gunsy C transparent colours and gloss varnish. The lines are highlighted with a black fix. Better choice than a wash for him. But I do like that colour. It's bonkers.
Yeah.
And for his first model car ever, yeah. It looks
Mental colour. Mental.
it's a beautiful colour. And I bet it's even better, you know, if you've got it in your hand and you're turning it in light.
Yeah.
It's always better when you got it in your hand and you turn it in the light.
Mute.
This is Mr. Martin Vashuf next. Just a few decals and guesses. It's a Zvezda SU-25 Frogfoot. It's a horrendous kit with no detail or fit. Authentic decals for the camo. In hindsight, he should have painted it. Never seen so many torn decals in one day. Still smiling though. Lol, and have a nice day, guys.
Excellent.
Oh.
I can't look.
That's going to be 72 scale, isn't it?
Yeah. Looking at the Tamiya paint stand that it's on, yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
This is Mr. John Harrison next. And this is
Background.
yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? And this is Nemesis. It's a 148 Revell Tornado F3 ADV. So far, it's going together quite well. He's just started to use aqueous hobby color paints for the cockpit. He's dry brushed it with Citadel, and the wash is UMP. And they don't expect to win any prizes with this one, as it's at the top end of his skills. To finish it, will prove to himself that he's getting better at the hobby.
Very good, John.
Don't sell yourself short, dude. That cockpit looks good.
Good.
Learn from each one, mate.
I quite like this one as well. Mr. Stephen Hanneman. And this is a Revell 125th surf height with Tiki Hut. He's pulled it out of his display case. He never did the sign or the surfboards. The sign is done onto the surfboards. Ingredients for the sign were a combo of Gundam markers, folk art paint, and Tamiya paint. And it looks just quite bonkers. It's just looks mad. Looks like it needs to be a water with an outboard motor.
Probably.
And I like this one as well, Mr. Dave Watts. It's a Revell 41 Chevy pickup. It's primed it in Steinel Res Red Oxide, then a mix of Humbrol Mattes Clear and Humbrol Rust weathering powders, left to dry, then 2 coats of hairspray. Tamiya Blue X14, left to dry before wetting and using a toothbrush to reveal base coat and rust. Then 2 coats of hairspray, left to before coat of a mix of Tamiya XF71 Cockpit Green and Tamiya XF3 Flat Yellow. Left to dry before wetting with water and brushing off with a toothbrush.
Looking nice, that.
I quite like the effect that he's getting there, though.
Yes, very good.
Nice colours too. Mr. Dean Armitage next, and this week he's working on an old circa 1985. That's not old. 148th monogram P51 Mustang. It came with raised panel lines, which is took off and then rescribed. He's also added rivets. There is some mistakes, but he's got to sort that out. He's very, very brave. Looks good, though.
Yeah.
I like this one, too. There's a lot. Oh, it's going to be a tough week again.
Oh,
Mr. Bap Athwell.
Oh, nice.
And this is his progress so far in his entry to Paul's group build. It's a 124th Aoshima 1982 KDR 30 Skyline.
Super silhouette.
It's a super silhouette.
That's cool.
It's good. I like
It's a lovely looking beast.
that.
The body painted with UMP primer, then zero paints. The decals applied and clear coated using Omnicron 2K. Needs to do the window rubbers and other trim, and is now moving on to the interior.
That's
I do like that. It looks like one of them crazy Japanese things, you know, with big spoilers at front. And
Oh, it's got a massive spoiler on the back.
yeah.
it's got the fins on top of the front arches as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks a nice looking beastie,
Mm-hmm.
as does this.
Oh,
Mr. Gary Constable. And he's finally got round to finishing the Tamiya 112 888 Ducati, thanks to a friend. Sending some replacement decals. He stripped the body, worked back, then resprayed it UMP grey primer, followed by a few light coats of Tamiya XF8 flat yellow, sealed with Winsor Newton UV gloss clear, then sprayed with Tamiya X7 with a few drops of Tamiya X27 clear red, thinned with UMP thinners, and applied over about 5 coats. His decal with the new decals, then a top coat of Winsor Newton gloss clear. And I like that a lot.
Yeah, very nice.
I'm laughing at Barry in the chat after we put nice baps.
Yes, that's it.
I like this one as well. Oh, God.
There you go, Sam. That's the kit I just sent you.
ah, sweet.
This is Mr. Mike Dizzle next. And he's put, hey, everyone, this week he's been working on the Mercedes-Benz CLK DTM for the group build. It's very close to being finished, just the window decals and some small details left. It's primed it with Tamiya liquid surface primer. The silver is zero paint aluminium and cleared with zero paint diamond 2K clear. All shot through a Harder and Steenbeck Evolution Silverline. Have a great weekend, guys.
That's a lovely,
Nice.
It's a lovely looking kit, that, I've got to say.
beautiful.
I like that a lot.
Well done, man.
Very cool.
It's
Very nice.
it's going to be a tough week again.
It is.
Mr. Luke Carswell, I like this one as well.
Sega Rally.
Mm-hmm.
So work continuing in between shifts on the Tamiya Supra for Paul's GB. Most of the decals done now. Is really enjoying this, and we'll definitely do more cars. And happy Friday, folks.
Looking good. You were close, Carl. That was a Celica.
That was that, wasn't it?
Nope. It was a Celica in the Castrol scheme.
Yes.
It's looking good, look.
Yeah.
That's a touring car, that one.
I thought it was a Sleeker. Sorry. Oh,
JGTC, that car.
Yeah. It's super.
Very nice.
I suspect Luke could be at work tonight as well.
Oh,
Mr. Andrew Haycock. I love that name. That's a wicked name. It makes me chuckle. This is his Neon Genesis Evangelion anime Asuka 1/8 vinyl model. He's primed it in Steinolres neutral yellow, and hope we all have a great weekend.
thank you, Andrew.
See, that could be Eric's bag, couldn't it? That.
yeah.
Who we've not seen forever. Oh, yeah, this is bonkers as well. Mr. Neil Fraser.
Wow.
And this is scratch built or building B17F in 1/24th scale.
Yes, great. Unbelievable.
This is bulkhead number 5 with a connecting catwalk. These will eventually form the bomb bay. It's constructed from plasticard and some plastic section lengths that has been drawn up from over 20,000 original Boeing drawings over the last 2 years.
Wow.
And is pleased to finally start it.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
I'm going to say, let's come back to him in a month.
Yeah, right.
Very cool.
It is very, very, very cool.
Very brave as well, Neil.
124 scale. That's just going to be
project.
Huge.
Never
Yeah,
mind
it's-
that. Scratch built.
Yeah.
Everything's scratch built and all, Timbo.
I think that's nuts.
But he's not. You remember, he's not building the full aircraft, though, Tim. That's what he was explaining to us the other day. He's doing it like a cutaway.
It doesn't matter. That's still a hell of a
It's
lot of
still
building.
going to be massive, though. Let's
It's
face
not going
it.
to be like wingy things and stuff. I don't think.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, wing.
It's
He
awesome.
showed that bulk at the hangout yesterday, and it covered the whole screen.
It's gonna be amazing. That'll be amazing.
Yeah.
It is going to be awesome when it's finished. Just the
Yeah.
construction part of it.
Yeah.
Let alone
He's there in the chat now, people. If you, it's Neil F. 381st Bottle Group. That's who's building that. Crazy, man.
This next one is a blast from the past for most of us. Mr. Jonathan Bellows.
Yeah, Mr. B.
And this is Edward's Brassin 4-engine set for the HK models B17G. Number 1 and number 4 completed, and this is the inboard number 2 engine in process. It's an awesome set, great details, and much patience is needed.
Very cool.
Looking nice, that, mate.
That is looking good.
Nice work, man.
Neil just said he's only doing the fuselage.
Yeah.
It's still going to be crazy big, though.
It's going to be big.
Oh, that's going to be rubbish then.
He's got he's got the scale drawing out on a board, pinned out on a board, and he held it up yesterday, and it's about that long.
Half a job.
It's massive.
Massive.
See, I like this one also. This one looks really good, this one.
Oh, that's
This is Mr. Howard Laird next. And this is the Bill's 124th Golf GTI. It's been on his bench for a while now. It's got slow progress, but pleased with it so far. This is his second build and his first weathered. Still a way to go, but he'll be starting the body weathering next. Now the body is fully dressed. Yeah, that's going to...
That is
cool.
sweet.
I like that.
He must have had a golf in his life to figure out that they rust like that in real life too.
Yeah.
That is really nice.
He's got that rust just enough.
Yeah, he's got it spot on.
Real, and it's all come from the edges where it start from. It wouldn't just be in the middle. It's all from the
Yep.
If that was on a sort of a more natural backdrop, you'd be hard pushed to say that was a model, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's bang on, mate. Wow. Ooh.
And this is Chunk. Clinton Eels. He says, hello, Paul and the ISM crew. Is finished his Tamiya 135th pattern M48A3 tank. It was out of the build, out of the box build. He's used Tamiya rattle can, grey primer, TS5, TS27 plus a lot of XF colours. Weathering using Tamiya weathering powders and washers, all matte cleared in Tamiya TS80. It was a great build for his first ever tank. And happy modelling and have a good weekend.
Well done, Clinton.
Yeah.
That's class.
He's just joined the chat as well. He said sorry he's late. His alarm didn't go off.
He's making us laugh today. He was saying how dedicated he was at watching the live show. That's Laurie's late today. Clinton's a good guy. He just recently joined us, probably for the past
Month or so?
month or so.
Yeah.
He's been joining us regularly in Hangouts and really nice guy.
Really nice fella.
And
Great tank.
fits in right in with all those ass hats.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It's weird, isn't it? How it just flowed straight in and
They're not for everybody, are they?
no, they're not. No.
Not everyone,
We'll train him to be just like us.
not everyone can wear an arse hat and wear it well.
No.
I'm a professional.
This is Mr. Scott Hastings next. 2 Kids No Sleep, and this is his Airfix short Sterling in 172nd. Is building it for the big busty bomber sig on the ISM forum. August is the last month, finishing on the 31st. All in new UMP primers, black and olive.
Cool.
Yeah. Looking good.
Good, Scott.
Pretty sure December was the last month of the year, but
That is still a big thing for 172nd, isn't it? Oh, I nearly made a joke then that it cost me 20 quid. I still had to think about what I was just about to say. Mr. Ian Douthwaite next. And he's put, sorry, accidentally deleted the first post. Let's try this again. This is a 1/24th Scania top line and scratch built trailer. He's on the final leg with this one. The trailer body still needs to be painted and a load added, not ISM products. Then sheeted. A few decals, mirrors and sun visors still need fitting. The tracked unit has had a KFS twin axle kit added to replicate the real truck. Pardon me, that Coca-Cola's not sitting right. Custom decals by Dodgers Decals. It's painted in Mercedes Arctic White and AWJ Forest Green. Test fitting shows that the front trailer axle is riding a little high, so adjustments will be needed to the fifth wheel. Will be mounted in a custom display case, and he hopes to have it finished by Sunday.
He's a machine.
He is a machine.
He's making his scratch building look like it's just building a normal kit.
Hang on, is that the one that was in bit last week?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
My God, Ian.
Right.
Unbelievable.
You've got some skill at building them out quick. I bet KFS is loving him right now. You know that.
Of course they are.
Because he's been buying a huge amount from them.
Well, I think most of that trailer, other than obviously the plastic card for the body, I think all of the running gear is from KFS.
Yes. Yeah. All wheels, axles, everything.
Yeah. And it's all, I do believe, quite expensive. Bearing in mind he's building 2.
Yeah, trust that money. That is expensive stuff.
Yes.
Not cheap.
I know Scania top lines are gorgeous as well.
KFS had some great tunes in the 90s.
Molded, man.
And the last one off Facebook tonight is Mr. Adam Challenger. And this is a Tamiya 1/24th Calsonic GTR. He's been on holiday for 2 weeks, so not much progress, but he's pretty much finished the interior, and he hopes to get a lot more done in the next week.
Very
This
nice.
should go in the car home room.
I heard he's building a Volvo next.
He needs to,
Sorry, mate, I couldn't resist.
or at least an engine for it. Oh, this is going to be so hard now, boys, I've got to tell you.
I've given up. I reckon Brian and Carl should pick him.
I was just about to say that very same thing. I think the
Birthday boy treat.
Yeah.
Go on, Carl. Who do you think's well?
I will.
We'll go through. We'll go for everyone. Go for
We'll have a little rundown, like.
Sorry, let me get my pen and my pen.
What? Gino DiCaprio.
Who's first? Oh, Graham's.
This is Gino Pulapuleo from the Philippines, and this is his Leopard in 1/72nd.
Cool.
It does look good. That 2 Kids No Sleep with his Porsche 911 slant nose. That looks good also. Tomcat 64 for the Red Arrows X-Wing.
I've got a bit
Mr. James Skiffin over us with his church that's looking excellent. F27 packs for his airliner thing that looks really good. Bifford with the Foxbat MiG-25. Warped Crisis with the A10. You're not eligible. You.
This is a winner. That one. Definitely that one.
We're winning.
No, that one.
Just do everybody back.
Making models. Although he's in show tonight, he's not eligible.
Yeah, he's eligible. He's eligible.
But I do like them engines.
You're not
They're
gonna win.
eligible.
You're eligible.
Andreas is looking really sharp there, I've got to say.
Andreas.
But yeah, that's the forum. And face ache is going to be Mr. John Stone with his Tamiya Leclerc, Mr. David Sargent with his...
Hang on. Go back up. ISM forum ?
Yes, I know. I couldn't even reply to it because I just didn't have the breath in my bones to reply. But yeah, Mr. John Stone and his 135th Leclerc from Tamiya. Mr. David Sargent with his bombs for his 148th Char. Mr. Steve Spencer Beanie with his Mustang. Mr. Albert John Brazier for his Raphael. Mr. Martins are back with his Nissan Silvia. Martin Verschoof with his horrendous Vesda SU 25 Frogfoot.
Well, it's not horrendous.
Well, apparently it is.
I think he's done a good job.
I think he's done a belting job.
Yep.
Mr. John Harrison with his 48th Tornado F3. Mr. Stephen Hanneman with his 125th Tiki Hut and his Surf It type arrangement, whatever the car thing. Mr. Dave Watson, his 41 Chevy pickup. Mr. Dean Armitage with his P51 Mustang. Mr. Bap Athwell with his Aoshima Skyline. Mr. Gary Constable with the 112 888 Ducati. Mr. Mike Dizzle with his Mercedes-Benz CLK DTM. Mr. Luke Carswell with his Toyota Supra. Mr. Andrew Haycock with his anime figure in 1/8 scale. Mr. Neil Fraser with his scratch built B17F in massive scale. Mr. Jonathan Bellows with his Edward Brassin engine for his B17G. Mr. Howard Laird for his Golf GTI, really good. Mr. Clinton Eels or Chunk with his M48A3 with his tank. Mr. Scott Hastings with his short Sterling for the Bomber SIG. Mr. Ian Douthwaite for his Scania Topline and scratch built trailer. And Mr. Adam Challenger with his Calsonic GTR. Go, Timbo.
Right, G-Man.
No messing tonight. Stand out for me is that Golf. It's awesome. Howard, well done.
Yep, very nice. Golf. Rusty. I'm gonna write down Rusty Golf.
Yeah, that's awesome. Right up my street. Lovely build. It's just perfect. Yeah, brilliant.
Brian.
Well, if I could, Graham, to be honest, I'd put you at the top, bud. That build's awesome. So I just give you some props there.
Thank you. I love you, Brian.
Scott's Porsche and Andreas's Mirage is where I am. So
they're both staff.
I'm gonna go.
Scott's not.
He is in the forum.
Yeah, he's not here though.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Scott's Porsche.
Hey,
fair enough.
Cool. That's not really Porsche, but I haven't really written it very well.
It's ridiculously hard. I'm gonna go for my Mercedes. No, I'm joking. I'm going for Tomcat, which I think is Neil, if I remember right, is X-Wing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes.
No, not go for that. Sorry, they're the two I've got. That and the Golf as well.
Yep.
I think just because it's different, I'm going to go the X-Wing.
Cool.
The Tomcat 64s.
King Dan, the man.
X-Wing for me, just because it's completely different to a Star Wars thing, although you recognise it straight away as being Red Arrows and Star Wars, so that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just had this little person coming shouting. You said the X-Wing, didn't you? Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, let's do X-Wing.
Can you hear it splash?
Wait a second. Carl.
For me, I like the Chevy. I also like Howard's VW. But for me, because I'm a sucker for people that do things out of the ordinary, it's going to be the X-Wing for me as well.
Yeah, boy.
That's a good choice. I like the X-Wing. After the X-Wing. Norman.
Only because it would attract me if it was on a display table and I would look at it, would be the X-Wing.
Cool.
I'm going for that.
Oh, nice. Sam.
The Golf for me.
Cool. Golf. Nice and easy. This is I like this when people actually know what they're picking. And it's me. Oh, now I'm all indecisive. I can't make my mind up. Well, obviously, the two I had was the Rusty Golf and the X-Wing, and I was going to try and pick between two of them. But I would actually pick the X-Wing, but the X-Wing was already winning. We're actually five to the X-Wing, 2 to the Golf. So well done. X wins it.
There we go.
Well done, Neil.
Well done, Neil.
I'm pretty sure it's Neil Tomcat. Well done, buddy. A goodie bag again. She's won something before as well. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I've got it here, Paul. In fact, I was just going to mention, thank you very much, Neil, because your donated prize, the Paint Stirrer, is going to Models for Heroes. So thank you very much for that.
Excellent. I know he's won something. He's won another one of these before. I'm sure he has.
Yeah, I think he has. Yeah,
he's won a goodie bag before because he's donated it. Remember?
Yes.
But yeah, well done to everyone who shared the work. Well done to everybody that won. Well done to these guys for having a look. That is just great. I love that.
That's just awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some excellent work on that site.
That's the deserved winner, definitely. But if we could, everyone would win.
Yeah. Oh.
Right.
I'll tell you what, you can all win. Just go and buy a goodie bag for yourselves off UMP. And you can all win. It's that simple.
You'll buy a goodie bag and send it to each other. You'll all be winning.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
But yeah, that's just completely different, and it's excellent.
Well done. Nice one, Dan. Dan will put us at some point through the week. And we'll see you work again. And there we go.
Well done, everybody.
Well done, everyone.
Yep. Well done.
Well done, everybody.
Very well done.
Loving it all.
It's still getting trickier every week.
Loving it.
So a couple of things to mention in the chat. Steve, Totally Scale Models, is he's in Spain on holiday, but he's joined to say hello.
Oh, I forgot he was in Spain.
Yeah.
I bet it's warm over there.
Hey.
I think he's had enough sherbets to not worry about the heat. He just said, I've been out, I'm a bit, you know what. Who else did I see? Lynn's back from the laundrette.
Excellent.
John's joined, Scottsville Modeler.
Hello, John.
John. And Scott, other Scott's joined. I've forgotten Scott's surname now. Non-com scale models. What is? I speak to him every day. I'm going to
Irvine.
Irvine, that's it. Sorry, Scott.
Graham.
Seriously, I speak to him every day. I've just forgotten his name. Sorry, mate. And then Clinton was laughing at your comments about ass hats. And I think that is about it, really. Oh, Carl is in the chat.
Huh?
Carl is in the chat. He's got a rare night off. Luke, I mean. Luke, not Carl. Jesus, what's going on? I've had 1.5 bottles of beer and I'm away with the fairies.
Where we like a drink for next?
No, not me. I'll leave that for you.
I haven't had it all day. Yes, orificer.
I haven't had it all day, drinkstable.
What I just said.
Is it?
Yeah. I said unt.
Sorry, I can't hear you properly. I haven't got my glasses on.
Dad joke.
Yeah, that's it. It was a dad joke.
Well,
Have you done any monotone busts? Dan, Barry Thornton asked, Dan, have you done any monotone busts or figures, i.e. black and white movie style?
No. I'd like to. What I'd like to do is get the Laurel and Hardy and do that. But yeah,
I would imagine that would be very hard to pull off.
yes, that takes some proper skill that I just haven't got.
it's a really good skill pulling something off like that.
Yeah, you need some proper talent for that, and I can fumble on by, but yeah, I'd like to try it, but I haven't.
No. Cool, you know?
I'm gonna say really difficult barrier. If you've seen, I've forgotten his name on YouTube. Oh, good grief! It'll come to me in 4 hours time. But yeah, I've a search around YouTube, and there's a couple of fellas that are really capable of doing that stuff, and they make it look easy, but it's just not. It's just not. I mean, I tried something different. The Joker's skin tone that I seen, the Flying Dutchman, Franz do, and that technique seems to work for me. So I'm going to try that again next time. I'll do a bust.
Somebody going to tell him.
And we're losing you, buddy.
Has he gone?
Lynn says, Paul, is there going to be a what's in store segment?
It's frozen on my screen.
You mean Tim's bit? Lynn?
No, we don't do that on the build nights, Lynn. That's just not build nights.
Freya says the train to Busan is on film 4. What's that?
No idea.
I'm going to say it's a film.
Is it blue?
See you later, James. Looking awesome, mate.
Lads.
See you, James.
See you later, buddy.
That was it. It's 10:15.
Past your bedtime, Sam.
No, I didn't take my special sweetie tablets until
Yeah.
Special sweetie.
If you do hear me snoring, I'm sorry.
You on you in the morning?
I shall be in here tomorrow morning, 8:30,
Hannah and James are out tomorrow, so I'll probably be in the end.
because there's a lot of nurses coming over to our house tomorrow. That sounds really pervy, doesn't it? But it's,
That does sound really, really wrong. That does, Sam.
I'm selling tickets, boys, if any is want.
Are you found it?
nurse that likes to. Just the door.
No, coming from like 9 o'clock onwards, so I'll be up here out of the way because I'll just be sitting staring at them. Who's that old pervert in the corner? They'll be saying. That's Dudley the dog.
Poor old Dudley.
Oh, so, yeah, I'm going to look for some epoxy resin.
Freya says he's not hijacking, but he wants to say thank you to all the people who shopped on his site tonight. Very much appreciated.
No, not with other owners.
And the model bow handworker has just joined and says hello and good evening to everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Good evening.
They are nice people, really. Well, except for Norman.
Well, yeah, Norman's not.
There's
Norman's
Sam's a bit of an arsehole as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I like this a lot. So Barry Thornton says,
£8.
I'm finished. So Barry Thornton says, has anyone repaired a braided air hose? He's got a psst near the connector.
Oh, mate, you're going to.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
need a
it's
new
fine.
one, dude.
I doubt
I had
it.
the same thing. Change to a clear one.
Yeah, the clear ones are good. Really good. Oh, man.
I looked on Martin's site the other day. He's got a few different clear ones. What's the difference? Do you know?
Length and the connectors built into them. One hasn't got a quick release.
Oh, there's there's so much a joke in that length.
I was
Yes.
just waiting for you, Dan, to jump that one off, to be honest.
I was too busy chuckling. I was going to say another word, but my connection might have made that sound wrong.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have a plug. Upload. No. If anyone's after a Metro 6R4, I've got a resin one for sale. It's missing a few bits, but it's there. It's for sale. There's going to be some armor probably for sale tomorrow. I'm going to sleep on it because I always sleep on anything before I decide. But I think there's going to be some model arm kits up for sale tomorrow. There'll be Amusing Hobbies Conqueror and a Classy Hobby 16 scale Panzer 2, possibly. Just see.
Can I quickly go? I'm still trying.
Oh,
I'm still trying to sell this. No one's buying it.
that's nice.
Yeah, it's a summer hobby kit. Got frills and everything in it. If anyone's
Nice
interested.
bit, that white box as well.
Yeah.
Show us again, Tim. Sorry, mate.
Marder, isn't it?
It's the Marder with the gas conversion. Got
I
frills,
like that.
nice. Extra photo etch.
Number 5, the white boxes are the collectible ones.
Yes.
Limited runs, always stuck stuff in good nurse. That's got the gas conversion. Good little kit though.
Yeah, good little kits. Just I've got that holiday coming up, and I need to have some money for it.
Fair enough.
If you're still real 604, give me a shout.
Anything else for sale? We got it, boy.
The coat says how much, Tim?
I had it up for with the tracks and all the extras in it, 70 quid.
Well, you got frills with it.
Rules. There's rules. There's Edward painting etches, painting sets for the wheels and the markings. There's Griffin photo etch for the ammo racks. There's the Linden set for it, which gives you ammo rounds and all the stuff to put inside it to fill it up. Yeah, and then you get the a set of rules in there as well. And it's definitely with a post.
I don't think I brought the forum. I don't have 100 posts.
Fun.
Someone said put on the forum for sale.
Yeah, do you know what? I just realised I don't think I have, so I will actually.
No, you have got a few. You have got a few posted, not many, but you have got more than 100, I do believe.
Yeah, no, I don't think
I'm sure Tim can be trusted.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
I don't know.
He's in that.
John's not me a $20 2 John, 4 buku.
Carl, I get coffees when I got asked.
So yeah, keep an eye out tomorrow. There might be some armour bits for sale, including a part build chairman. We'll see. Because what I'd rather do is move on a kit I'm not enjoying, which I tried. I can only try, can't I?
Yeah.
I'd rather build a
Well,
bike.
the project you asked me to do till it's done. I'll have to get it to you soon.
What was that, Carl? You're very quiet, mate.
I said to Tim, that project he asked me to do is done. I'll get it to him.
Oh, cool. Yeah. On the bar. And it's so hot still.
Oh, nice and cool. That's a cool.
Oh, it's really not
Good.
here.
I'll get the fan on.
So, Dan,
Yeah.
best way of doing the gorilla's arms.
What
I'm
I
going
do,
to do is drill as centrally as I can to line it up.
what I'd do is I'd attach him first,
Yeah.
and then I would drill through his shoulder straight through,
Oh,
Yeah.
straight down, drill a bigger hole than what you need because you've got to jam epoxy in there as well. And then just jam epoxy in there, use the right size rod, push it in, mill it put over end, and then just put the texture back in for his fur. That's all I'd do, dude.
you see that idea of drilling through the whole arm's terrifying.
No, it's not. No, it ain't. No.
Oh, it is. It is, mate. What I was going to do is just drill a hole through the middle of each bit, bigger than.
But you're not guaranteed to have that to line up when you put it back on. It might create more work than that.
I'll bodge it together. Don't you worry.
You see, the way that's why I do it that way, because you can line it all up on the outside.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Epoxied or you know, whatever. I mean, technically, you could use just thick CA glue to start with, you know, to fasten it together to get you lined up so as it goes off pretty quick. And then, obviously, your main bits, I mean, I'd put probably 2 pins in, maybe 3.
Yeah.
But, obviously, you're going to, you know, once everything's lined up, all you've got then to do is 3 little holes. Whereas if you do it your way, if you're drilling that piece and that piece separate and, you know what I mean, it might create you a bit more work.
Yeah. When they're joined together, you're filling it in with the green squadron putty.
Yes. And you can either use it unthinned or thin it down and then use a paintbrush, or you know what I mean, just so you can sculpt it in and texture it, and it does help in a massive way of getting you out of a lot of work, if I'm honest.
What about eating banana like on my screen now with John?
He's getting some stick over that, isn't he?
I suspect he may be having a different camera angle next time he jumps in anger.
We're giving him abuse.
You just need to turn to the camera and go, oh.
Next time he joins him eating an apple.
I'm not drilling through the arm. No chance. I'm not that brave. I'll do it with the pin. I'm going to use a decent sized bit of brass Thing is, though, if I'm going to do it that way, is it really worth putting a pin in? Might just epoxy it, mightn't I? Things don't have any strength, really, is it? In that way, I understand your way would.
All them pins would do is over time. You don't know what the weights of are its position. Is he on his hands, on his knuckles?
No.
Yeah, I mean, try it, dude. I mean, what's worse that can happen? You've got two holes that you're never going to see in wrong place. So do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I suppose if you wanted
what I was going to do is do the whole like oversized to the rod.
Yeah.
Roughly in the middle of each one. Fill it with epoxy on both, then fill the surrounding bit of epoxy.
Yeah.
Put it on and move it around, and it should fill all the gaps, shouldn't it, inside?
Yeah, it should do, yeah.
I'm not going for the shoulder, no chance. I'm not that brave. Not on something like that.
It does sound scary, but it is, yeah. That's the way I'd do it anyway.
Yeah. I know, appreciate the advice. I'm just not that brave.
Yeah.
But I think I just need to move on the stuff that's pissing me off, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
And build. Yeah. I want to build a bike. I enjoy the bikes. I just get back at them.
I'm looking forward to your next build.
Which one's that?
The Secure Core one?
Oh, no, the Labatt's.
I was watching a bit of the old touring car championship with John Clelland. He was nuts.
Sorry, just thought the question there. Didn't ask. Somebody asked what group build we're on at the minute. Well, on the forum we've got Cold War, isn't it?
Yeah, there's Cold War.
Cold War, and we've got Scott's bomber build. We've got Neil Tomcat's 172, 76 build. And then on Facebook, without sounding funny, my car builds get zero interest on the forum. They really don't. I've got a couple of reveal friends that haven't even commented on. So I just think, get like 150 views, nobody comments. It kind of tells you, doesn't it? No one's interested. So I kind of keep the cars to Facebook, but they still get a bit of interest. So on Facebook, I've got my touring car build, which is run for a month. And it's got just under a month left. So that's on. It's basically anything that isn't a rally car on an open wheel racer, you're pretty safe. And then next month, from September onwards, my God, that's scary saying that, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's scary, man.
James is back in school then. He's in the mornings every day. Jesus. I'm going to do a muscle car build. NES car. Which is defining as... Yeah, there we go. Anything with a massive engine in it, really. What was that, Carl?
I say you'll turn around one day and you'll be going to high school.
Oh, don't be saying that.
No, don't. I'm next... this winter, I'm looking for Toby's high school.
Yeah, my lad starts secondary school in September.
How old do you think I feel? My son's 28.
Right. I'm going to say that.
Mine are 20 and 23.
Me and Norman played left back with Bethlehem United, didn't we, Norman?
Mine's 35 and 30. 30.
God, you're old.
Sam's 28, Rachel's 25, coming 26.
They're all gits.
Yeah, I remember that.
Where's the walrus been?
The walrus has spoken quite a few times this evening.
I've not heard a thing.
Well, he's spoken all right.
I think Sam sat on a cushion.
I don't need to sit in the cushion, Dan. I have, no.
He's got a silencer on it.
I'll make
Got
a
special
change
coaching as
after
well.
Apparently not yesterday or 2 days ago.
Question for you there, Dan, from Willie.
Yes, I do. I do like a 50-50 mix all the time with Windsor and Newton. I know it says on the bottle that you don't have to thin it, but I do because you get a finer result. And obviously, if it's that gloss one, you need a fair few layers of that. But Matt's just one coat, and it's flatter than a snake in a wagon rut.
Well,
Steve, you've got a 30-year-old kid. You don't even look. Don't look anywhere near that old. Steve.
Mr. Beanie?
No. Sam's. What do you say? Is it Southport, Steve? Stockport.
Yeah,
Bridgeman.
Snow Wolf.
Yeah. No way.
He's got a 30-year-old kid.
Yeah.
No way, no way.
Nah. He definitely doesn't look old enough to have a 30.
Nowhere near. I pegged him at like 35. That sounded bad. I had him down for being about 35.
No, he's right. He looks about 35.
No way, man. You didn't have a paper round, did
We
you?
need to get back to this Graham and pegging business.
No. Gee whiz, Steve. You're looking well, man.
Tim,
Yo,
did you get ID'd at the off license?
I haven't been ID'd for many years, unfortunately.
We thought you'd come back for Toby's ID.
Quaker parrot.
The wife's just come in from work 3 hours late.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah. Emergency, apparently.
Emergency on planet Earth.
Hmm?
Emergency on planet Earth.
There's someone on the table. Yeah, Paul, I must have a look at the muscle car, mate. I might buy one.
I had a quick look at that charger. 68, that charger. And I'm trying to find the same one I've been building. It's slightly different. Each year they changed everything slightly.
Yep.
So that one doesn't have the same long single lights that version does. That I've got to work. And I was like, I'm trying to find it.
That one's on
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. It's cheap, 16 quid.
Cheap. It's cheap.
Frey's got some Model Emporium, and if you go to Kits for Cash, he's got some cheap ones on there as well.
I shall have a nosy about on Friday.
Kits for Cash is the postage is like 6 quid. It's courier.
You must get a lot of enjoyment out of your work, Tim. Seriously, though.
Oh, it's lovely having them in.
You get
Especially
to
when Saturday come in, you're like, wow.
Expensive, beautiful cars in the world that most people are never going to get into.
No, there's no way I'd ever be able to afford or buy or get in them otherwise.
I'd just never be able to get into it.
I get in and get out.
Yeah.
Be surprised. Yeah.
You're a Vaseline, the crowbar.
What do you bought it?
Taking it home with me as a belt.
Well, I've got to say that were the toughest eyes ever.
The hard decals to put on.
Oh,
You did a brilliant job with those eyes, Dan. Brilliant job, man.
the red thread thing's working really well, though, to be fair. It makes him look like he's been out on lash for about a week.
Yep. The photo looked great.
Look at that Pro Street Chevy Nova. That's quite tempting.
Yeah, you're on Kits for Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I quite like that.
That's the very first one, isn't it?
I like that Pro Street.
Yeah, I
I like Pro Street cars.
some nice ones on there. There's a Camaro about 4 along from that at the top.
Yeah, Z28. Nice shape, that.
It's like a modified one.
Yeah. That's a Z28, so that's a...
Yeah, I got the
Is
seat.
it purely American muscle? Yeah.
That's, well, you got Aussies did muscle as well, but they're not exactly didn't produce a lot. Well,
US muscle.
they didn't have any. There's no kit.
I think most of them are American cars only over there, from what Clinton was telling me today. We're just going with US muscle.
Spot on it.
A lot of them were based on the US cars. They were still their own, but they were based on the US cars. A 70 Buick GSX. That's cool. Big old thing sticking out the bonnet.
My favorite
The old or new, as long as it's got a honking big engine on the bonnet.
My favorite's the one Tim's doing, the El Camino. That's my favorite car.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they look good, them El Caminos.
They're not muscle cars.
Car. That and the Shelby, but
They big,
well,
big engine in there.
No.
Yeah.
They're pretty puny when they're not. When they're the standard El Caminos, they're pretty bad. out a low power engine.
You ever worked in a real one, Tim?
Yeah, but stick a big engine in it, it becomes a muscle car.
Yes.
And that's what most of them do with all the El Caminos, I suspect.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Crack the engine in.
64 Chevy Impala lowrider.
Bill's saying he's had a cock or two. Oh, come on. Mine in the gutter.
Oh, yeah.
Linda, that's a shame.
Only me and Dan laugh.
I was laughing. That's the way I meant it.
Just ordered that charger.
Yay.
What for your phone?
Do you mean?
What for your phone?
Yeah, it's a good price set.
Yeah, it is. I've got the what do you call it, Challenger that John gave me. But that's an old AMT kit, and there's a ton of flash on it. And I really want to do that as a barn find. So I'm going to save that for a later date.
And what was that one you've just ordered?
Charger.
By which firm?
Rebel.
16 quid on Prime.
They still have a bit of flash on it.
Yeah, there might be a tad bit of flash on that and all, dude.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind that.
It's not as bad as AMT. AMT they can make a good kit, but they do take a lot of work.
Oh, they do
Yeah, that
recharger.
Challenger looks really nice, but it is going to take a lot of work. It's going to be a long project, that I think.
Hey, Lynn. Take care, Lynn. Bye-bye.
Bye, Lynn.
TTFN.
What year is the charge? It's 68 in it, like Tim just said.
That one you're getting a 68, yeah.
You going to do the vinyl roof?
Unless you stand it all off, you have to do vinyl roof.
Yeah.
And how much is the charger?
15 quid, I think it was.
Yeah.
Wow, ain't James growing up now, Paul?
Yes, mate. Massively.
That picture on him on slide there, top at slide. Wow.
He's just come along in himself so much as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, it gets to the point where you're just having little words with him and you're having full-blown conversations.
Yep.
But it's gone from that to this in like a month. And having full-blown conversations with him now. Most of them in here revolve around having the sweets that are behind me in the jar. You see it on the video if you've watched it, the bench up there. I've got a jar of sweets in here. They're only for him, really. I barely touch them. And every time he comes in, can I have a sweet? Yeah, okay, yeah. That's generally what the conversations work around in here.
That's how conversations with children should be.
Yeah, but he's funny. Really is funny. He's annoying as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how kids should be.
You know, stage him screaming, it's ear piercing.
Oh.
Oh my God, it does my head in.
Yeah.
And standing in front of the TV. The whole living room is just standing right in front of it. Like I'm watching this. Sorry. And he walks off, comes back, stands in the same place. I thought, are you for real? Yeah.
The first tantrum's the best one because it's never in the house. It's never just the 2 years. It's always where there's a load of public.
He's really good at that, actually.
Supermarket.
Yeah.
If he does that, he get left. He knows he will.
Supermarket.
Me and Hannah will just walk off and leave him.
Supermarket, just walk off and leave them.
Yeah.
Don't acknowledge him, just walk off and shake your head and then just wait for him at the end of the aisle.
Thing is, you always get to that point, don't you, where you try to tell him off and you end up laughing because it's just funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you walk away, you shout, "Who is that?"
Now, question: do you think I should mat these engines down or leave them as they are? A little bit.
Hmm. I don't know, mate. It's a tough one. I'd normally mat,
Yeah.
just because it's a bit of natural weathering as well, isn't it?
I'm tempted to leave these shiny.
Yeah, maybe leave the end shiny, yeah, but do all the
Mat the
bits
rest.
inside. Well, it looks good there, mate.
Mm.
That's a lovely pack of sanders on your bench as well.
I know.
Nice. I like that.
Where'd you buy them, Carl?
These were a very nice gift, actually. But the others that I bought that were exactly the same were from UMP Retail.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah, I've just bought a set as well.
you have, yeah, Hannah. There's packets last
I
night.
just bought a pile of minions because I believe they're on offer.
They are 25% off.
Yeah,
You
so
see
I
our
bought
fancy new compliment slips as well.
Yeah, good.
Leah, Spider-Man, and another one. I can't remember what it was now.
Excellent. There, John.
And some Old Faithful as well. I ordered some Old Faithful,
Lena.
which is the cleaner.
Yeah, excellent.
Oh my good God.
On the bottom of the shelf. It's always good to have a spare on the shelf.
Has anybody seen that video that Gilbert shared on his page?
No.
That bust.
No. There's a craze apparently in America where you get out your car while it's still driving.
Oh, yes.
Well, there's a bloke in a mankini, and let's just say he's not in the best shape.
I've just seen that.
Wow. Is
See
all
the
I'm
guy
saying
on
about that.
the tools pages, Dan.
Yes, it's offered on the tools, yeah.
You see the plaster on the stilts. And
Yes.
that was funny. And he wasn't in a good shape either.
Another good page to watch is the Bald Builders.
Bald.
His name's Brad and his mates. What's his mate's name?
Oh, yes.
And yeah,
The two conning the drive-throughs.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, he's got an alter ego and all as that big Brad. He's got his name's One Skim Jim is his alter ego. And he'll just, like if somebody's rendering an house, he'll rock up with his trowel, dip it in water, grab an handboard, do literally one stroke with rendering, go, looks all right, that mate, and then walks off, and it's dead funny. Looking at the face on the actual bloke that's working there, it's hilarious. But yeah, they're really funny. I'm so sad that I watch other men. That sounds wrong. I'm going to stop.
Yeah,
Really,
Stop there, Dan.
I'm going to stop
What
that.
fucking noise coming from the wardrobe?
I'm going to backpedal quickly.
I think backpedaling's going to help you that one. No chance, mate. You're 2 feet in that grave.
Oh yes.
that was funny with Chunk missing sleeping in.
Yeah, Barry.
Bye, Barry.
Barry.
So that's what I need. Rules. 2546.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to have to shoot off.
Yeah, I can't.
Yes.
See you there, Carl.
See you later. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, Mara.
Yeah, have a nice weekend, mate.
Ta-ta.
Yeah, there, mate.
Carl.
John's had a fantastic spaghetti dinner. He's back again.
Making me hungry.
Me too. hang on. 21.
A tree.
Again?
A tree.
Is it a tree? No.
I've got to say, I like Paul Chaplin's colour, what he's doing on his
Oh,
truck.
I need to go look at that. Hang on.
Gorgeous, isn't it? It's like copper.
It looks like it's got like a colour shift as well. You know, like if it's light, it's bright, and then it's got, you know what I mean? It's
Got pearl in it.
It looks really, really nice.
Ah, yeah, that's cool.
Lovely colour, isn't it?
I predict a truck build very soon.
Have
I got my trailer through today. Oh man, it's immense.
you
Well,
got?
I like it. It's in a company's library
Mhm.
or livery,
Sorry.
and get the decals with it for your truck as well, the actual tractor.
Okay.
Oh, mint!
So you can actually match it to the trailer
Really nice.
if you want.
Looks cool.
But the problem is now I bought that 6x4 one.
Yes.
I like the look of it, and I wanted to do it in silver because it looked cool. But the trailer I want calls out red. So I don't know if better buying a different tractor unit for it.
Okay.
You can just paint them whatever colour you want, don't you?
I know I can, but but it look a bit odd silver a red trailer.
No, but to paint the trailer silver then.
They're all red though. The actual proper company.
What company?
Scanori.
Oh, you're going to stay with the original logos, yeah?
Yeah, because the decals will come with it.
Well, they do it. Okay, they do a Scania Streamline, which is the red Griffin.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's loads. That's what I meant to say. All the trucks are cheap on Amazon at the minute.
Yes.
Truck kits on there for 31 quid.
Wow.
So I let's go with them. Just a 4B2, whatever they're called. Don't know. Nice truck, that 6x4 though, isn't it, Tim? They look better, don't they, like that?
Good. They do look better with the four wheels. Sorry, six wheels.
I might just do that one.
Hello, Master. I am your new warrior.
Oh, shut up.
Armor's getting turned on, but okay.
Right, he's robots. What's it?
Listen.
Hello, Master. I am your new warrior.
Oh, I'm sure you are, love.
Wow. Everybody else's balls just shrivel up. Hey, Studley. I'm your new dong.
Don't start.
Yeah, I think I want to build another bike as well. I don't know what.
I'm up for it. Truck build, oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think I'm up for the truck as well.
I've got my truck to build as well. I've got my Actros.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had one.
Yep.
You got a trailer? You haven't got a trailer?
No.
Ah, John's in the chat. Hello, John. John Hayward.
Hey, hello, John.
Hey,
Right, mate. That were a bad accent, that. All right, John.
it's Jono!
It's Jono.
That was hilarious. Jono?
That was, yes. Very
You
funny.
called Jono? Never in my life. Oh,
Donna.
that's so fun.
It was the vacant look that John shot him back.
It's so funny.
See you, Claire. Take care, mate.
Good night, Claire.
Hi, Claire.
How are you keeping John Hayward? And hello, John Newton, as well. Yeah, John Newton, it's not you, mate. We're talking to Scale Modern, my dick. He's called John as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Awesome.
Excellent.
Mr. Neil's comment.
Yeah. Neil so used to being in here talking to everybody. No one's talking to.
Brilliant. I really hope he's not working on that scratch build tonight. That's how drunk he is. I thought I'd stick some wings on it after all. A couple of lolly sticks hanging on the side. God, this is small.
Not the first time you've heard that, eh?
I knew that was coming.
Interesting.
Especially if it was small.
Yeah, Neil.
See you, mate. And
Yeah, your kid's going out in the morning, Paul.
All right, mate. Thank you. Yours is the same.
Spot on, man. You might get that other thing tomorrow. You never know.
Yeah, I actually blagged him to eat his dinner earlier.
Did you?
I blagged him. I was talking to you. He wouldn't eat his chicken. And I was like, "Come on, eat." He's like, "No, I don't want it." He's eating his sandwich instead. Like, eat your chicken. Come on. No. I was like, "Sam's on the phone here. Talk about your present." Is he? What's he saying? He said, "Well, he said if you don't eat your chicken, you can't have your present." Oh, so he ate a couple of bits, and I went, "Oh, what's he saying now?" Sam said, "If you eat some more, there'll be a second one." His eyes lit up. He must have eaten about 5 pieces of chicken. So,
There are two of them. There are two.
I know there is. That's why I said it too. The other thing is, we got CCTV. It watches the cameras like a hawk.
All right.
Is that for me? But no.
my little lad does that. He'll orders. He'll know that we bought something like that's. I don't know, maybe like a big thing, a big toy that's probably the size of a shoebox or something. And the postman will knock on the door with a little tiny parcel in an envelope that needs signing for. And you go, "That might be my thing." Like, "No, it's not, mate." "But it might be, but it's not, because your thing's this big and this is only this." "Yeah, but look inside. It might just be." No, it won't work.
Brilliant, man. I just love the innocence.
That's cool.
Well, we were like that when we were kids.
Yeah, we're all stupid.
Yep.
The postman knocked on our door. We hid behind the sofa. We're not in,
Dad.
I had an old aunt, and she terrified me, man. Used to go to her house every Saturday. I dreaded it. Oh, I was hard scared of this woman. Oh, my dad used to say, "You don't eat that up. Your Aunt Nora's coming." Whoosh, down the throat it went. Terrified me. She was about 6'2". Oh man. Turned out she was alright. Didn't like me then.
No, he's changed then.
Yeah.
Love you, Sam.
You can't give him the normal response, Sam.
No,
He was a tenant involved, that's why.
Anyway.
If I'm next to Norman, he panics, don't you, Norman?
That's right, mate. It just wouldn't be the same.
It's good to see so many new people coming in, though. Into the Hangouts, software Hangouts. It's really good.
See,
There you go, take care, mate.
Yep. Once I get over the therapy and all that, they normally come back.
Right, well, I think that's us for the night.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, we'll see you all next Friday.
Yep.
I'll probably build update. Ooh. What are we today? It's Friday. Maybe Monday. I'll have a build update. Bench update, rather. And yeah, we'll catch you all next week. So thanks for watching. And see you all next week. So bye-bye.
Bye. See you later.